Me right
No,
now?
I'll do it. I'll do it. What is up, guys? What is good? Persona Fight Club. We're back. Another big event. We have the Redhead Rumble. We have a character crew battle. I feel like we haven't done one in a while. The last one was Narukami.
When was the last one?
Was the
Narukami I?
Yeah.
What? Was there one? I can't remember that.
Claw did it,
This
remember?
one was Narukami
Really?
versus Aegis for the Splatfest.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I heard about that.
So it's been a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
very
wow.
long. And now we got Sho versus Minazuki, a character people will see often, but I don't think they see often play each other. And I think that's going to be very interesting. We got a bunch of Sho players from the Sho side and the Minazuki side. You know, it's a 7v7 crew battle. But I do have a special surprise for everyone. Just hold up. Give me 1 second. 1 second.
What is he cooking?
What is
this man cooking?
What is he cooking?
Intriguing.
So, since both of our teams are ready, and we both did have a sub, and that sub is ready, me and Loxheart have both decided that we should make it an 8v8 instead of a 7v7. So now we have MC Parking Lot on Team Sho, and we got RD Vanguard playing for Team Minazuki. So we're gonna see even more Sho and Minazuki gameplay for y'all. All right, let me I think that's all I really wanted to announce for now. So I'm gonna let you guys take it over. I don't know which one of y'all want to start off the rotation for the commentary. I'm gonna just let y'all do y'all thing.
Well, I guess it's time for me to speak. Tonight, fellas and ladies, our commentators will be me, Axis, also known as the Demon Lord. We have Thunlunk and our other commentator, which is a very rare delight. I get to enjoy a new commentator to commentate with, Bonch. We have an 8v8 fight, and you know, Sho and Mina is a pretty interesting matchup. I rarely have ever seen this matchup in the time I've been playing this game, so it is actually going to be peak content for everyone because we don't have a lot of exposure for this matchup. So this 8v8 will expose everyone to how unique these characters are, despite how similar they look on the surface. So I hope you all enjoy the fight, the matches, the commentary, things that we be saying, you know, the goofy stuff and whatnot. And, you know, whenever the players are ready, we can finally get this thing started. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Before we start, go ahead.
No, you go, Bonch. I'm very interested.
Okay, I was just gonna say, before we start, I got a question for everyone in the audience. Who wants to check on Replay Theater how many games and sets are listed of Sho versus Minazuki? This is gonna be a rare one, that's for sure.
Well, off the top of my head, the only ones, at least offline, are really just Draco and Lox during their, like, CEOs and all that, like, their locals. They fight a lot. Those two fight the most out of anyone on this entire roster. So I'm going to be very... I think that match is bound to happen, to be honest. I think that they want to fight each other just to... Because I was actually watching some of their footage before, and there's a lot of things that I picked up on that I'm really excited to see. But, yeah, those are the only two I can really think of in any offline environment. And even on netplay, it's very rare. I guess there's, like... Yeah, it's just
There
not
is
common, so.
probably at least one Takeyabu versus Shita match somewhere, but it might not even be listed on Replay Theater.
Yeah.
So we're all kind of going in a little bit blind here, and we're all going to be experiencing this at once. But with how Sho and Minazuki both play their pressure, you can kind of compare to similar characters with similar ways they challenge. Like, Minazuki, in particular, the most common ways he'll bait DP and frame traps is the jump cancel, and JB will usually facing trap and hit the recovery of most mashes, and bait some DPs, not a counter DP, or not a like an uppercut DP like Sho's. So a lot of the time, Minazuki will instead debate that. He has to do a jump forward, delayed air dash back JC, which will like obviously bait it and punish, but since it's a counter or it's an uppercut DP, kind of like Narakami's and Mitsuru's, a counter hit JC will knock ground bounce and like give a ground slide, so he doesn't get a lot of mileage off countering and baiting with that. So if Minazuki really wants to do his big fat damage, which he absolutely can do, he kind of has to bait really hard.
Yeah,
Obviously,
and
sorry, I was just gonna say the other portion is instant block DP, which is really really good versus Minazuki. So it's gonna see on the show side how well they know how to instant block and challenge, and what they actually can beat with. With a bunch of small interactions like that is probably gonna be the most obvious thing to see how well everyone's prepared.
And I also think this is one of the few matchups where I feel like you can actually use your 5D pretty well, and especially like scrambles, because a lot of the time when you'll use it is like whenever they do like 5C or even like a D move themselves. And once you do that, the follow-ups are really good off that, especially if you have meter, which playing this matchup, I kind of found myself often having a lot of meter to play with, especially on defense, especially because of just, how it is holding all the pressure.
Okay, so how this is gonna work is that for both of our blind picks, me and Lux are both going to message Botch, and then Botch is gonna announce the blind picks on stream, and then the blind picks get in. And blind picks are both at the start of the stream, when somebody loses, so the loser will message Botch on who gets in next, or they'll just join the VC. They can just join the thing. But
Yeah.
if someone swept, so if they beat 2 people and it's back to a blind pick scenario for both players, we message Botch again, and Botch announces them on stream.
All right. Lux has already sent their first pick, so I'm just waiting on you, Chris.
So there's new people in the roster now. I'm just trying to. Who would be I mean, it's all the same characters, so there's not too much like crazy strategizing. Just like, yeah, there's not too much of like analyze here. We're just gonna have to see. But
Yeah, but they both sent their blind picks in, so it will be Karen for the team Show and Hubi for team Minazuki.
oh, this is gonna be a treat. I love watching Aaron. That's my boy right there.
Karen, Charon.
Oh,
Not Aaron Karen.
Oh, not
Aaron Karen is probably going to be saved, and there's a particular matchup I think will be really funny to watch.
I'm crying. There's no way I got baited like that.
If you want to do a DP counter stream monsters, you can, because there will probably be a lot of DPs thrown around between shows and Minas, because sometimes we just don't respect the other player, DP them. Sometimes.
Let's see. I think I was mentioning something earlier on the defense for show. What was it? It wasn't like the gold.
It was 5D.
We have 5. Yeah, I think that show is really, really good at getting into scrambles in this matchup, which kind of seems weird, but like because they have like some similar tools, but I just feel like the combination of like J2C, spot dodge, and like even being able to like gold burst off this spot dodge, it doesn't come up a lot, but still, like there's a lot of small shit that makes show really, really well. And you know what else? 214 SB is really good in those scrambles too, especially against like long range shit, like normals.
It is a 6-frame plus on block move. It is crazy.
Like I think the name of the game for these shows is to make the Minas uncomfortable. That is going to get them a lot of mileage, I feel.
The funny part is, in that same breath, I expect the Minas to do the exact same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. Because there's 2 things you're going to want to do. If you want to actually make a show uncomfortable, you have to make it actually dangerous for them to actually use their mobility. And that's pretty uncomfortable when your whole gamut is that you don't have a persona and you have these knives, but the other guy has a persona and he hits you in places where you actually want to be sometimes. So it's going to be both of them fighting to see who can make the other one more uncomfortable, or it can just boil down to who's getting slapped by normals the most. And
yeah, and Mina wins that.
That's my prediction. And my prediction is nothing as elegant as that. We're just slapping each other with normal.
Minazuki in particular, a lot of his strongest buttons are the space stuff, like 5C, 5D, 2D, all that kind of stuff, that full screen stuff. And in the previous version, Show's tools, his mobility tools, were a lot worse. So it was probably worse in that version. With all the buffs they got with like high speed stuff and just good fundamental movement, it'll probably be played a little bit closer rather than the far range that Minazuki kind of just does whatever he wants and just wins off risk reward.
And even with that in mind, like I see, like Locks, like you said with the movement, I see Locks and Aaron Karen use like full screen D high speed movement from like the top of the screen to like get in there really fast and try and like snuff out some Persona Knive attempts. And I've seen it, especially with Locks, I've seen it been used to a very high degree of success against like Draco and whatnot. So they definitely have that going for them with the for the shows. I think the main thing about this matchup that can make it Mina favored is just like the damage is a little bit skewed, I'd say, to where like you're taking, if the show does it like really well, you're taking like a good 5k, like, or like close to 5k. But if Amina does it with like resources, you're probably dead. But
the other big obvious thing is Minazuki's DP punish to prevent super cancel is just his 5C 2C, which is already almost optimal compared to Sho, who kind of has to run behind a little bit. And his optimal would be 2C, but he can't really do that without avoiding stupid wings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, here we go. First hit going to the shows. Here we go. Let's get some show love and chat. Oh no! First drop of the day too, but you know, we got first blood. That's fine. And oh, there we go. Already with the knives that you're talking about, you know, cutting down the full screen attempts. That's very nice. Very, very, very nice.
Alright. There's a little bit of spaghetti going on, but
yeah, just a little bit. It's the first match. We get one. Oh, didn't fully commit to like the mix-up there in the car. The first car of the day, baiting that out too. No.
There was so much going on right there, but the last step, it was an unfortunate little failure. Karen did a really okay. Never mind. He's pretty locked in.
There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm very happy to see the car represented so early. Everyone knows how much I think that tool is like the best that Show has. I'm very happy to see it being so
navigated.
Oh, yo! In the Acre tech with the SB teleport. That's the Acre mix right there. Oh my lord.
Wow,
Okay, this
Karen's
is
actually playing really, really well.
Yeah, and
I don't think this was gonna be able to kill though. I think that was too scaled.
Yeah, I think so. Even if you did do the mid combo car, I'm not sure. It was very difficult, but maybe Wooby can bring this back. It's gonna be a bit of a hill, but with a meter, Mina can always do it. And oh, was that a reset?
It might have just been a drop on the DP extension, because that the 3-frame delay can actually really mess that up a little bit. So it's a little bit unfortunate, but this is their start. This is the start. All right, there we go. Now we got it, but they missed it this time. They're holding on to the. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, mind games, right? So wait, is that? I'm sorry, I'm a bit lost. Y'all know the exact rules. Do they get to fight again?
I believe it is first to 2, and then
that's
they
awesome.
send somebody else.
Yeah, I want Wooby to go out like that. They're just getting started there.
Karen was doing really, really well that first round and how they navigated a lot of stuff. They safe jumped the DP, but before that they did something I forget, but it was really cleanly navigated. The unfortunate thing was just a big bait on the DP super and then failing to punish it after the roll. But so far, Karen's playing very, very well, I think, overall.
Yeah, very solid for the Show team. It's their first game on the board too. I'm thinking. Yeah,
all right,
honestly.
Here we go.
Oh. All right, now we burst. Now we burst early. You know, you're saving for next game, and there it is. Oh,
yeah, that would have
just a
been
lot of
the same damage you get on the DP punish there for safety. Fortunately, it's a drop. Here we go. We're fishing. This is gonna be huge damage.
Ah, no.
You missed the micro dash. That probably wouldn't work at that range.
We're dropping, but you know what? We're still getting a lot of hits in. All right, so this is gonna be kind of weird for Show to make the call. Oh no! Okay, and here's the comeback already. I was gonna say like Mubi is going to be very heavy on walling Karen out, but oh,
Huge.
the delay.
Karen's waiting to see the tech before they do their overhead. And I think
Yeah.
that's really impressive.
Oh!
That could have been it. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's just one of Show's wonky scenarios where he doesn't get a lot out of it.
It's a very low hit on the ground. It's just so awkward to convert. And oh, this is
I think that was supposed to be a wake up moon smasher, but it worked out.
I think
Alright,
so.
here we go.
Yeah, we're
It's
chilling.
gonna kill just before the burst. There's a lot of
Yeah.
spaghetti going on, but I think Karen's making really good decisions so far.
Axis, you got anything you want to add here? I think we need to, the people need to hear from you.
Okay, so the match is going about the way I thought it would be. Would be just a normal slug fest. Like nothing too crazy here. It's just gonna be a straightforward slugging it out. And to be honest, the Ruby drops is not really helping him. He's been trying to just land a hit to take the game, but you know.
Yeah.
This is really good, honestly. He's been really good at playing the fence. Like there, it was good up that jab. That was really good.
I feel like
I have not seen much of Karen recently, and this is a very pleasant surprise. I think the last thing I heard is they graduated, and somehow once they have less free time potentially, they get better. I don't know if they're working now or whatever, but
oh, I
they're
thought
working
you
in
graduated TMN.
No, I believe just university in
Oh,
general.
congrats then. Oh my god. That's awesome. Yeah. But oh, these movie DP.
With man grabbing a DP, classic.
Oh, that's
this should
death.
actually be
That's
it.
death. Yeah, it just.
Simple.
Oh wait, maybe not.
I think if you just do moon smash,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
I was worried for a second. 'Cause I saw the OMV pop and I'm like, oh. But nah, you got it. That's Karen for you folks
I
with
do
a
wanna say-
2-0.
In the stream chat, they are counting. Someone is counting the DPs.
Oh, the DPs from
That's
like
fuzzy.
one side or the other? Or like both?
I think they're counting total DPs.
Oh, total DPs? Oh, that's awesome. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? We were talking about it. We wanted like a car account for Mina and Show. Like, damn. I don't think they're gonna do that because Chris is like playing in it, and that'd be like a lot of work to actually add that.
Yeah,
He's like
that would
streaming it too.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it'd be funny.
10 DPs round one.
Oh, M10.
So what
M10?
I wanna say is, so the stuff you guys are talking about earlier about how the matches will play out, that doesn't start happening more until you start having like the higher level people come in, and that's when your guys, when you were talking about how the match should play out, that's when it starts coming into effect. But in my opinion, it's gonna still be normals. This is normal fights.
It's probably
I
going to be a
feel
lot
like-
of scrambling. Especially
Another
early
thing
on.
is-
Yeah,
Go on.
The early scrambles are gonna be crazy. I'm excited for normal. I'm excited for Scramble Sony. Like people who can't like lose control of the situation. You don't know what's going on. You both hit a button. You both get a confirm, but the confirm doesn't hit in a right way, and then it creates another situation. Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. That's
Yeah.
gonna happen a whole
Dropping
lot.
the DP punch with the 2B versus Mina because Show can't really convert well in that scenario was a big example of that kind of scramble.
I
think
there's
Karen
actually
was-
just no way to convert that. Like even
I think-
with
yeah.
1-4.
It was mostly just doing a different punish in the first place. I think Karen has been composing themselves really well so far. It's just been a lot of Regigigas having a little bit of a slow start. Once they're playing more, they're probably going to be dropping less as we go on. And I think one small thing I noticed was Karen DP'd the second hit of sweep, but didn't do the follow-up. Minazuki always has a 1-frame gap on his DP, even without IB, but it's not a counter hit recovery, so most characters will not get a lot of countering that. But since Sho has a second hit, he will be able to get a full knockdown on that, unlike a character like Narukami, Marie, Aegis, all those characters.
So did Disney. A great point, Bonch-san. Thank you.
But as for M10 was playing a little bit offline and practicing the Mina there. Before we start, it might be a lot of drops because of that adjustment.
And honestly, I was gonna say earlier that this matchup when both players are dropping is kind of even. It's not like Mina favored. Because, like we said, the great equalizer in this matchup, at least in my opinion, is the damage. So if you're not outputting that crazy damage, it's kind of like, oh. But, oh, we're already doing, like, the 2A.
Yeah,
That's, like, my
going...
specialty. I love that.
Yeah, we're already doing stuff. Okay. Just like that, I think that actually would have whiffed if M10 didn't press a second button just because of the spacing. Alright, he's going to OMB, force the burst trade, or win the round.
Yeah. Oh, no!
That drops because of the Peration. It was too scaled.
Really? That was Peration?
You have to do 2A, 2B, 5C there, I believe.
Wow. I did not expect that.
Oh, that could be huge.
This very well might be. At the very least, though, one thing I haven't mentioned yet, I don't think anyone has, is Awakening as Mina is actually quite good because of Moon Smasher. I really like that option.
Wait,
whoa, it
for
looked like,
yeah.
Oh,
He actually recovered in time and pressed a button. He successfully safe jabbed, but he pressed the button without the head stop and it came out.
Well, I mean,
that
Mina
could have been
and Sho, I think they're both really good.
Mina's is not a reversal anymore. They took that away from him, but
like even with like it's just like the damage output. I mean,
yeah, it's
like,
1,000 minimum damage and can loop into itself sometimes. All right, a little bit extra damage.
I mean the counter super with Mina because it kind of makes you have to rethink Kara. Yeah, I was kind of tongue-tied that whole time, but here we go. Oh my lord! Wait a minute.
Just barely into Awakening. All right, delayed throw. Not a lot of damage, but this is looking pretty good for M10.
Yeah, and the burst is back too. Yeah, this is almost over.
Oh wow!
Very daring. Very daring. That
actually he had to do that. He's behind a round.
Oh, that is.
Kind of did have to do that.
Oh, and no!
Yeah,
that's what
really
we're talking about. That's smart.
That is a lot less recovery than it looks like. You see it come out, you try to punish. Unfortunately, it is something you should definitely try to lab. I think for Karen there, it was really unfortunate. They should have had round 1. I think they should have spent absolutely that OMB there. That could have been just get themselves up. Unfortunately, they didn't spend. I don't think their conversions are fully there right now. I think their decision making is extremely good, but they're dropping a lot of things and not fully converting because they're not used to certain scenarios or haven't like prepared for these random things. It's like he successfully baited the DP super cancel and he rolled, but he dropped the punish. He baits the DP, he does a 2B when he's in the air, and then it's impossible to get a conversion there. So that's becoming probably a big theme here. It's the most unfortunate thing to fumble on, but I think it's also the best thing because Karen's playing so well decision-wise otherwise.
Yeah, it's the easiest fix really. Just more execution is in most situations is the easiest thing to fix about your play. So
I'm not sure if it is nerves or not because I haven't seen enough of Karen's conversions and combos to say otherwise. I do just know Karen is making a lot of good decisions on defense, offense, and even the way they're just slightly staggering a 2A to bait the DP on wake up. And just waiting for the flash and then doing the Kara, etc.
One thing I will say though about Mina is I'm very happy one of them already brought up the God, what is the reversal name? Just the counter super. I'm really happy because that is Moonfog. God. Whenever I was saying the moon earlier, I was like, fuck, moon Smasher? Yeah, that's right. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe it.
It's actually called Dream Fog, I think.
Dream Fog? Oh my god, Moon Dream. I can't. But yeah, I am very happy because that really makes you rethink your offensive show. I think it's so good.
Right. M10's choosing simpler combos now. He's adjusting there. That's the right decision.
Oh. Yeah, I agree.
Knives. That knife full whiff on crouching. Certain characters can press a button underneath the knife to check Minazuki trying to run in behind that. But Karen's standing into that. Self-awakening. I haven't had the chance to talk about it yet, but alright, keep it simple, good.
Yeah. Ooh,
yeah, Minazuki has the second best self-awakening in the game by a significant margin.
You don't think it's the best?
Elizabeth is a cheater character, but apart from that, like he's the best.
I didn't really consider her. I don't consider that don't count. Come on. I mean, yeah, all right, whatever.
It's basically just forces himself to awaken and gives himself a ton of meter, wins.
Karen's playing so fundamentally solid, but he's just doing kind of weak combos there.
Yeah,
Alright, they
I
should
mean,
be able to, I think.
I
Was there a way
definitely
they did the
respect
SP
it.
Kara?
SP
Okay.
Kara.
Oh my god. Alright, keep it.
No, this is the one thing that
Alright.
didn't work.
If show
Oh
chat's
no.
looking, if y'all should probably check how to punish that. One of you needs to be labbing that for your team.
Oh no.
That is
You're
unfortunate.
one DP away from losing. What is that? You win by just doing DP, but you can lose
Hey.
by doing DP.
There we go. I mean, the burst was there too, so
Yeah.
he's kind of chilling though. Like, actually, like it's funny you say this. Like, yeah. Oh man, that 2B, like the DP punish after super cancel is really
Well, this is
messing him
diabolical.
up.
What's this, 4 or 5K?
Yeah,
This should be
that
around 5k.
That's
5.2.
and outside of awakening.
Why did he hold that?
Alright.
Why did he hold his burst for that
Oh.
comment? Why did he unnecessarily eat that? That's crazy.
Oh no. Yeah.
That's such a dangerous game. You must be confident in winning if you're willing to eat 5K and then use your burst after.
Uh-oh.
They
Well,
won. No.
Maybe that
No,
confidence
that's
was placed well.
Oh,
Dude,
I'm sorry.
Karen is just moving so fine, but okay. Yeah.
Oh, another one to end it out. That's 19.
Alright.
There was no reason for them to unnecessarily take the 5K. You might as well have just bursted. When you saw the OMB, you should have already been planning your burst. Because
The alternative was save it and then burst into awaken or to wake up gold burst as soon as the combo ends.
Yeah.
those were choices, but the way they were going, that wasn't happening.
That he was
Yeah.
out for blood, man. I
Karen-
don't see people do that.
In particular, I am thoroughly impressed with the way they played, with just how solid their movement and when to hang back. You saw how often M10 was scrambling in DP or DPing in scramble situations, and Karen was just ready. The failure there was the punish being inconsistent and wonky. The first time they did try 5B after rolling this thing, and then they tried 2B, which drags them down and they get a conversion. I think 5C is probably the right scenario there, or an air to air, crappy air to air. But if anything's gonna kill, you gotta do something. I think for the average of 9 DPs per round, I think very few of them were from Karen. Karen played extremely composed overall. Even going back further, their first interaction on the cross up when they do the high speed movement was to bait the DP with the D1. Just because they were very cognizant of what the Minas were expecting. I'm sure the Mina team was like, alright, when you see them do flash DP on reaction, Karen was like, alright, I'm going to check you for that. And the second time they lose off that, because M10 still does it, they were trying to condition the whole team there instead of, I think, the player. But the biggest thing there, I think Karen, by being like, alright, y'all saw how I baited the DP the first time, you're not going to DP this time. I think it makes sense when you look at a whole picture, but you gotta consider M10's like reactions there. Apart from that, I think Karen played fantastic. Hopefully Show Team will avenge them by knowing what the punishes are for these scenarios that Karen was failing on.
Yeah, that was really the big thing there. And God, what a thing to be wrong on. My God.
Karen's thankfully freed from university hell, I guess. And perhaps Persona hell as well, but I liked seeing them play. That was good stuff. This one in particular is probably a player matchup. At the B&B, when these two played, Sayori was doing pretty well against M10. For the round robin we played, Sayori was the person who shut down M10's second place, I believe. Sayori ended up beating them 2-0 cleanly, but that was on
second.
Aegis versus Labris. So that's a little bit different.
Luke was there too, right?
Well, yes, Luke ended up getting 2-0'd by M10. M10 did play really well on the Aegis.
That's impressive, though. Maybe I'll go back.
That was an Aegis versus Labris set, so that's a little bit different than this one.
Yeah, okay.
If Sayori goes in with the confidence to win, then we're going to see that right here.
Yeah, I've not seen them play Show in a very long time, so I'm interested in this too. From what I remember, I think their execution is pretty decent. So hopefully we'll have like kind of weak punishes, because that's like another name of the game. But this is a bit scrambly at first. Okay, they're just trying to like wall out, I guess. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's working. Even at the start of the game, M10 got instantly pushed in the corner just by being gapped in neutral there, and didn't want to commit to any DP. That might change very quickly.
Oh wow, jump on wake up. That is very surprising. I did not
It might
expect
be
that
a
option.
slightly delayed forward jump, just in case they do go for the meaty. It's an
Okay.
unconscious thing. I'm guessing.
Oh, nice IVs! Wow, it's really good.
Alright,
And
there
the
we go.
DP.
Ashen White, like a true champion right there.
They
Sir.
tried to avoid doing the second hit of DP because they didn't want to put them into Awakening. It wasn't a counter hit. They just decided that scenario was worth it more. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
What did you say?
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Alright, here we go. Second
Wow.
verse, same as the first.
Yeah. What a DP in neutral too, and again with the instant blocks, and wow! There's so much about that I love right
This
there.
can kill.
Oh my
This can
god.
kill, right?
Yeah, that's the OMC. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, that's death. Yeah, just OMC. No. Okay, there we go. Fatal.
Alright.
That was a fatal counter.
Fatal. Oh. Hey, he was mashing on Wake Up. That's a force fatal, isn't it? Wait, no. He was trying to do Wake Up something. I have no clue what.
I
It might have been a Wake Up. Yeah.
probably a
It might have been
misinput on a
Wake Up Moon
super.
Smasher.
Probably
It might have just
misinput
been
on
Wake Up
super.
a Moon Smasher, which is kind of funny.
A.
A Moon Smasher doesn't have it involved. SB does.
Oh what? Oh.
Yeah. Crouch under. That's not real.
Oh, I don't know what that was exactly. But oh, okay. You know what? As long as we get a knockdown, that's the most important thing. Wow.
These are quick clean here.
Yeah, that is really. I did not expect that. Really clean defense. I definitely see these play a lot. Whoa! Wait.
That was a
No,
little bit
that's
desperate, I
okay.
think. But honestly, with
Yeah.
Sari being probably the most prepared to fight Mina here so far, that was
This
actually their IB worked so well there that worked against them. They IB the first hit of 2B and then got hit by the second one. Their IBing so well it's actually working against them a little bit. That could have been a DP, but
Yeah, I mean,
problem to have.
I am surprised they lost the round after defense like that. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, that was really solid. I can't lie.
He focused on trying to flash white. That's why. He focused on it.
Yeah. Oh no, the 2C neutral.
Every opportunity he has where he sits
You
down and
first
blocks
there?
the opportunity in which M10 gets to push his offense more. See, these two focused on trying to instant strike back. That was good. That was hot.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, this is good. This
One
is solid
first time,
play.
this is actually looking pretty good. They have the corner and okay, M10
And they
is
burst next combo like with the Persona card, as you were saying. Yeah.
yeah, or an OMB because depending on the cash out. Wait,
Oh,
that's
you're
huge.
gonna need to do it.
This is-
Oh.
That actually would have been a really good burst point. Was coming.
Let's
This
go.
can be an OMB.
Wait. Yeah. If you wait.
I think it's too
did
late
we
now. It's
drop-
not going to be enough.
Oh. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
I don't know if that was.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Now- Alright.
That was clean.
I don't know if that might have been a punish, or I'm not sure if M10 mashed there. I think looking back, it was probably actually a punish, and they just waited a little bit.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be careful when against Show, because if he's pushing 4A, he has less recovery, so he can just mash like 3 of those, and if you're rolling, he just calls you out. Like, you have to actually respect that part of his offense heavily, because that will be something so small turn into just death, like right there. That was an actual punish on the roll.
Yeah. I will say, this isn't a surprise knowing who Sayori actually plays, Labrys, but there was some scenarios they definitely could have killed earlier if they knew routing on the character a little bit better, but they
But
had a
it's a
better
sub,
handle.
you know.
And, yeah, I think they're going to be winning off having a better handle on M10's habits because they're training partners, and M10's a little bit scared of Sayori just because of Labrys trauma. That and Sayori actually does know what to kind of challenge with his IB. The IB is really good. I think there is a little bit more they could be doing apart from IBing. And maybe we'll see this, but it might just be a clean win on Sayori's part.
I'm gonna be hard capping on this, but I think if it's a person who's gonna lose a life from winning, it's probably gonna be Sayori, because him and Sharon have the best grounded fundamentals so far.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think if he plays the same way and don't do anything too crazy, he's gonna because he's not doing anything too aggressive. He's not overextending too much. He's just keeping it simple. Even though he doesn't do the most damage, he'll just win off of just having good defense. Look at this. He was in a defensive situation. He's not in it anymore, and he looks like he's about to get the round.
Yeah, simple. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, they're just kind of just waiting and just playing slower. And when they're playing slower, Sayori's scrambling less, and I think they're winning off that. I think the only thing I can point out they're not doing great is anti-airs, but it hasn't been really necessary so far.
No need.
And to be honest, there is a whole mind game with Mina that makes it very, very difficult to do it like consistently, I feel.
Yep.
So I don't. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Nasty!
Oh, yeah.
Alright, that was an IB into a DP. Alright, we're getting freaky.
Yeah, that's a bait.
Though.
Okay.
Yeah, you wanted the burst there.
I told you in the lower end of things,
Wow.
it's going to be a lot of normals, but on the upper end, you're going to start seeing what the characters actually do against each other. Like, the mix-ups he's been doing, yeah, he's now trying to apply the mix-ups now, like,
Okay.
I got you.
Okay. I will say this after the match, but alright.
I can't. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my lord. This show is going crazy right now. Nice shit.
Alright.
Oh my lord.
Very kind of style. Alright, that was pretty impressive. If
That was.
I do sound a little bit negative saying this, but if sorry you are listening, there was, if I would say I think you could have DP'd earlier with the IBs. Just how good your IBs are, I think you could be doing a lot more on a character with a much better DP. As in, since I'm sure you IB a lot on Labris, you get a lot less off Labris because you can IB DP and still lose, even though you open up counterplay. For Mina there in particular, any DP would have killed, and there was plenty of times I think where you, with how good your IBs were, you probably could have IB'd the 2B first hit and then done it.
I would like to point out that IBDP isn't just the only defensive thing you could do. There are situations where you can start doing stuff like IB grab, IB super jump, IB roll. Like, once you start flashing white and your opponent wants to commit, you have way more defensive things you could do to make it harder for your opponent to actually keep you pinned down. But
And
DP
especially
is
on
a starter because the DP is a punish specifically for continuing to be predictable in the offense. When your opponent starts thinking about the DP, then you start getting away with like instant block, jet mash, or throw, and then you start escaping. Like, this is one of those things that, again, it doesn't happen until the upper end of things, like higher mid level is when you start trying to do. Oh, I can just escape a lot of times. I don't have to DP. I can just choose to escape because you're being respectful because I'm instant blocking.
Playing on the respect somebody has and adaptation. I think for M10, once you started losing like that, you gotta just you can kind of sense a little bit of desperation. It's like I gotta get in the game. I gotta run my plan. I'm just doing a bunch of mids to like recompose. I think Sayori could have definitely DP'd there, but we're gonna be seeing this game. I'm expecting Sayori to do quite well here. Anyway.
I've never seen RD Vanguard before.
RD Vanguard is probably known for their kanji more. But they also apparently have a Minazuki. Oh yeah, just like parking lot.
Kanji player playing Mina.
Dedicated bench warmer Pearl. Right, you're on the team now. You're on the team. No. Ooh, okay.
Back to back.
Yeah, when somebody does gold burst, you want to do it back. It's the folly of man. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Inside. There we go. That's awakening from up to I think 57%. I think at that range you can do it.
You see this patience? He's not overextending too much. He's actually just.
Wait, that
could.
This could be. Oh, never mind.
Bad drop.
Oh, what?
Unfortunate.
No!
Wait,
No!
That's a
There we go.
fantastic way to lose a game.
Oh my god!
Getting hit by that. It hit him from behind. You didn't know it was gonna cross him up there.
I can't believe this.
I think they thought we were at a range, but the shockwave's very huge.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was very nice. That was so nice from
No
Sayori.
persona invol on. Yeah, no persona invol. It hits behind sometimes.
Yeah.
Getting hit twice.
Oh my god.
Oh!
That was okay. That was crazy. That was sick. That was sick.
That was a little bit fancy. Unfortunately, no
Car
punish,
makeup?
but
Oh
no
no!
punish, but style points.
You were in trouble.
By all
What you
means. Okay.
trying to gimmick him?
Yeah.
The gimmick
Yeah,
back?
Oh,
This is what we love to see.
Oh my
god!
god!
Oh my god! This is so funny. Oh, and you're getting punished for that too. You've. Oh my god! No.
It's a
What are
couple of goofballs right now.
This is so
Bruh.
goofy. I can't. I can't. Yeah, this is exactly what you wanted to see, huh?
Okay.
Yes, I told
Wait,
you.
no OMC. No OMC for style?
There we
No,
go.
I told you. I'm here for the scrambles.
I think he could have done OMC like 3 tea bags and then 1.
No, if you had the time for that in show, I'd love that. Unfortunately, you don't. You can do like a disrespectful like 2A in the middle of it.
Oh, good reset.
It's so funny.
On a
Oh,
reset
wow.
actually ended up.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so that happens whenever like you're mashing DP, you'll like auto get 5D. Most people don't actually like input 5D. And then
That would be funny.
Why do these two play like that against each other? Is there some hidden beef I don't know about?
why? No. Oh, no, you stop awakening! No!
It's not working.
Oh, man, why is it
God.
working? Okay. Oh,
Okay,
oh,
I'll do it.
yeah, you know what? That okay. That's good. I like
Dude,
that.
he did SB. You want to make sure that works. He did SB on that one.
I
I ain't never seen a dude do SB.
I don't even think SB does anything better there.
yeah. You know what?
I don't
This
know
is
what to
fun
say to
though.
that.
This is drip though. This drip as fuck. This is what I want to see.
Like two complete opposites.
I don't know. Right? Those are opposites right there. I don't know. They look kind of similar for a second.
No, honestly, you might be.
When one person starts playing weird, you fall into their own rhythm.
This is so drip.
So you already started turning into a helicopter at one point. Like this dude's just spinning around like it's a helicopter. What's going on here?
I hope they bring that into the next match. I'd love that. I'd love nothing more. But I think Sayori's gonna want to like clean up just a little bit. No more goofing around. They're locked in now. Just wait.
Are you sure that he locked in? Are you sure? I don't think he locked in yet.
I
don't think he
think
locked in
so.
yet.
I think so. From everything I've seen so far, I think so.
Axis, I'm hearing words from above that you have to move a little bit closer to the mic, and I think if you want to say offensive things, I think now's the time. If they're gonna play freaky, they gotta hear freaky things.
I gotta move closer to my mic. I'm doing fine on my mic.
I don't know. I received word from above with a skull emoji. I'm sure it's very serious.
It might be
Okay,
serious.
that was kind of freaky, but that's actually legit.
No, I like that. That's actually something that Mina and Show that I talk about a lot. Not many people know about it, but like I feel like AOA neutral is actually can be real
Nice.
if you want to go through like projectiles and shit.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah, because guard point, it moves forward horizontally really well. Yeah, it's
Mhm.
kind of grimy like that.
I'll use it sometimes like versus like Yukiko.
Why,
or, like,
bro?
Mitsuru.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Is he throwing on purpose?
content.
Content? Content?
Content.
Is it content?
It's
Content?
content.
Is this content?
We're content. Yeah, we're content farming.
Yeah, we're
Content
gonna
They're
farming.
you're fucking dead.
Alright.
Okay.
I asked up Sayori, and then Sayori starts throwing?
I can't. That's the worst outcome. I was just freezing. Oh, okay, there we go.
Okay,
Oh,
did
you know
right
what?
again?
Yeah, I being is better than like trying to 2 being getting hit. That's good.
I think DP is definitely the best scenario there.
Oh
For,
no, 2B again.
Only he actually did a real punish. Shame. It's a real shame.
The worst part is the meter right there was like yeah, I don't think he had 50 at the time. So
Wow,
oh.
he tried to do awakening. Some awakening, he got
That was a
caught.
little bit
Yeah,
too obvious that you were gonna go for that. I think you gotta clear some space.
He
This
didn't
is
get nothing.
rough. Yeah.
Wow.
What? No, super.
Actually
No,
supposed to
What
be-
are we doing? What the fuck are you doing? Why is it working? Oh my.
Oh my god. Scramble the song.
That was supposed to be Wake Up Dream Moon Fog, Dream Smash Fog, the counter super, but
God.
they messed it up and just looked very ridiculous. Okay.
Yeah, wake up command throw. That's so good. That's so
Are
goofy.
you
That's
fuck? All right, I can't. God.
goofy behavior.
Yeah, it's 2-4 CD on the command on the super, but 2-4 C on the command grab. So that's what they were definitely going for.
And he definitely didn't do
They
it.
would've
He
won off that
didn't even
too.
convert. He didn't convert off of it either, which was real. He got it this time.
This
What?
is.
Oh, okay.
I think at this
Okay.
point they can probably just go for the overhead. They got their mileage off the OMC throw when it would kill.
You can see just one. Oh,
Alright,
what?
nice.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
this could actually be one hit. Never mind.
Oh no.
It can be one hit still. No, never mind. It can be two.
Oh,
Oh, he-
okay. No, you're dead now.
He was,
Yeah,
yo, he was
yeah,
waiting for that
super.
air tech to throw. He was waiting for
This
that air
stuff
tech
can
to
be
throw.
force awakening and then kill.
Mhm.
Didn't even get
Alright.
awakening on that.
That's one thing that I've actually noticed about Vanguard is that they've been trying to get Awakening a lot, and like well,
Mhm.
obviously we saw Sayori last round of that and like really heavily like win.
So
But I feel like it's
yeah.
not just that. Like other situations, like in neutral, like
Yeah.
they wouldn't even get it where they do it twice and they'd still be in the regular
corner.
health range. Yeah, it's
I
tough.
think Awakening's so strong, so obviously you do want to go for it, but there I think you definitely just have to win off a hit and then use Minazuki's ridiculously good self-awakening. From meterless, he can get in the corner. Meterless, he can get 51% self-awakening without spending a single like bar, and he can still self-awaken into that just have because he has 2 hits in his DP and he can combo into it. Like mid-screen, he can do it from I think it'd be 60%. So I think they just have to take that space from bursting and just win off that, and then get the self-awakening. Because they're very clearly wanting it, and Sayori's kind of chasing them down there. Oh
You know,
my
one thing
god.
I've noticed about all of the shows is that they're getting away with a lot of 2Cs. I think the Minas could definitely look to react to that, which is easier said than done on that
DP.
play. But like even still, 2C, if you're getting away with 2C, you're getting away with like nuclear bombs. Like oh no, yeah, like right there.
2C has a gap before it, during, and after, so you should definitely be DPing that on reaction. I think.
It's so valuable. Like look at the Oh, okay.
Oh, they did get
But, like,
awakening.
Yeah, yeah.
Might
The
have got
situation
punished, but
often
didn't
is really
kill,
good
but-
too. So just
Alright.
Oh yeah, there you go. Ooh.
Now
That's
you don't want
tough.
to be content, Sayori. Now you don't want to be content.
Yeah.
Okay, I see you.
Very
Now,
close
now he's
to.
playing good again. He started playing really good again. Isn't that crazy? Why did I hit from behind like that? That's a rival not hitting from behind, meaty. That was super meaty. And now look at this. He got him in the corner. He got him to chill out. Now the dude don't want to actually
I
do
think the
anything.
OMB was too late. It's not gonna be able to kill with this.
No, it won't kill.
But it's very deep. Oh no! Oh, okay.
The move is a lot less punishable than it looks like.
Yeah,
Not
it really
safe,
is.
but-
It's minus as fuck, but
I don't think it has enough like hit stun or block stun, so you
It's
punish
so
too
weird.
late.
oh,
This actually
what
can
is
be death.
this?
Look at the damage on this. This
Fuck?
might issue death. This
There's
might
no
actually
way,
kill.
right?
No, this kills.
No. What?
There's no
Drop.
way.
Ow! Why?
That would have killed, by the way. That would
Oh,
have actually
please
killed.
not
if
like
he did it.
that. Just one DP. That's it.
It was
Oh!
air throw, and
That's
it's
clean.
not over. It's just that simple. It's just not over.
I had to trade a burst for that unfortunate drop, but clutched
Yeah, it was
up.
really unfortunate. Well, good. That
Who
was
is going to be made into content here?
Yeah, Artie Vanguard is content today, I guess. I guess this is what's happening now.
Holy. Oh, and a 5C punish? That's a lot.
Oh, this is disgusting. Ooh, he spit meter on it. It's
Or
gonna be easily
extension.
getting hit.
This is
Okay,
good.
easily.
That's good
Very
damage.
unfortunate.
Yeah, they're backing up to space themselves out with the 5A set. You can't DP it. You can
Yeah, I'm scared of this
microdash that, but I don't think anybody's gonna be microdash wake up on that.
DP. Just DP. End it all.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
just a little bit short.
okay. We'll bring
Just
that up
AOA.
in a second.
AOA. Just end it. End it. End it. End it. End it. End it. AOA.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh,
We
that's
gotta see
doing
something
damage.
grimy. Wait a minute. Oh wait. Oh no, you might actually lose. I'm sorry
no, no,
for
you-
saying all that. Wait. Oh no. Oh no.
Gimmicks are
Okay.
happening.
Yeah, okay, just do something. You have 150 okay. Shoutouts too much. Shoutouts doing button after.
No. No.
There it is. The content. The
Are
content.
you serious?
Turned
No!
the last
I'm
second.
gonna be real with you, that reset was unnecessary. They could have killed anyway, I think. But
Yeah, I was saying like what?
yeah, you just do it anyway.
Where's the principal?
What a wild set.
Wow. Damn. That that was
Come on.
I really liked how Sayori was playing for the first round of this set and then they went goofball mode. And then Vanguard went goofball mode, and then the whole set was peak.
I
And the
guess that's
AOA was
Sayori, and
just the
this is what happens to
culmination
me.
of it.
Another, okay, this is probably not going to come again, up again, but I think what happened there was Sayori IB'd the second hit of 5B and DP'd anyway, and Vanguard didn't do anything, but it's minus 10 or so on IB, so it actually still would punish.
Hmm.
But this is going to be parking lot, it looks like, versus
Mhm.
Vanguard.
Also, I'm gonna go. Where is like, where is in BBB right now is local, and I'll watch that. So, y'all hold it
Wow.
down on the mic.
Say that on stream. You
Yeah,
could have
all
just said
right.
something came up, but
No, something came up. I love
oh
y'all.
my god.
Yep, it's time for me to rise up again from the half dead to the fully alive. We have Binky versus Vanguard. It's a boy Binky.
I'm still speechless about the last. I don't know what I'm supposed to be saying here.
It's a boy Binky. Come on, Vanguard versus Binky. It is nothing more straightforward than the Binky and the Vanguard. Because we got real players here. This guy actually will hit these shots. Look at this combo. Who taught him that?
This was a fatal from downtown too.
Yeah, I think that's the first time we've seen a fatal converted properly. His show is pretty good. Might be probably one of the strongest on the team. Wow,
Alright.
that was a good spot
Alright.
dodge. Man, this
Somebody
is the
knows
big
the DP
domination.
finish. Alright.
Getting that pressure he's looking for. The AOA to call up the mash. Well, this is the Binky domination hour, I guess.
Alright. Binky is going crazy.
Yeah, Binky is going crazy right now. Binky's worldwide. So good DP. Oh, that wasn't a DP. That was not a DP. That's crazy. That was not a DP. He just woke up with it.
Probably a Kara using the invol. Binky might actually know some stuff.
You could do that,
That was
Michelle?
a Kara.
From a DP?
Since Show's 5D has invol on wake up, it can also be carried into other things. So against certain setups, you can actually do wake up 5D into Kara something and then use that invol. It's most like obvious with DP Gold Burst because it lets him do Gold Burst off any setup on wake up. It's a little bit Bro, what is going on?
That's interesting. I did not know that.
Oh.
He tried to punish it. He did try to punish it, at least.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Binky, like, I will not tolerate your insolence. The clown must move. But we got hit. Oh!
Okay.
The drop combo into the DP bait. That was smart. Already
Yeah.
Vanguard is knocking it out. He said he would not be content from a guy.
Yeah, it's the getting it. Okay. Shoutouts RD Vanguard. He's
Vanguard's already hidden with AOA himself. You lost your composure when you saw the AOA hit. You're already broke. Good DP.
okay. That was good IBDP. Yeah.
Get the plus range from that. Well, there we go. That's the show for Agno.
Yeah.
The Persona 4A.
He could beat him in Mash, and this might actually kill him for it.
Yeah, this is death.
All
Oh,
that.
this is another way to
Damn.
drop.
Damn. Binky was going crazy on the sticks earlier.
He was
crazy.
until he got hit
Yeah.
several times. Have no fear.
Well,
Binky is here. Honk honk.
Binky probably can bring this back. I think. Binky very clearly knew a lot. They were going a little bit crazy with some random stuff. They did the Kara wake up into that, either that or they just did it on a wake up and Vanguard mistimed the meaty so horribly, but I don't think that's what happened. They knew a punish on the super with spot dodge and a JA, etc. They instantly go for the fatal from downtown, jumping from the top of the screen. I think they're probably gonna bring it back if they don't lose composure.
I don't think he'll lose composure. I think he's focused. I think this is the lock-in moment. This is the Binky lock-in moment. Come on. You gotta think about it like this. Do you want to lose to a guy whose name is Binky?
I guess you're right. Okay. I also did just notice they're both. Okay. All right.
That was scrambly. That was very scrambly.
So, alright, he tried to anti-air them. Minazuki's 2B with that second hit is really good at like avoiding anti-airs.
Yeah. Well, he actually is calling Pinky out for being a low Kayaki neutral. It's working out really well.
Okay, that was pretty well navigated. It's gonna burst with one persona card. Wake up. Yeah. Once you burst like that, 9 times out of 10, somebody's gonna try to extend their advantage.
He tried to roll,
You don't
but
burst like that and try to bait.
oh, what a confirm!
That actually should be death.
Yeah, I think this
Especially
is
if you
actually
don't
dead.
tech. Yep,
Yellow
that's it.
beats Yellow beats make the combo stronger, you know. Always try to tech out of those combos.
Unfortunate.
Very unfortunate. Already back, or not someone to sleep
Mm. So Binky is doing a lot of that's it.
Yeah, he's throwing for the content.
Just keep it simple, keep it simple. You could have kept it simpler, but you're probably gonna win anyway. Why?
For what? You ran into something stupid, you ran into a DP, I guess.
Okay, alright, congratulations, Vanguard. I did hear you are going to UMAD, and if I decide to go to that, I will see you there.
Go to UMass.
Oh, I might go to UMAD. It's not too far for me to go. I did just come back from a trip, so I'm not sure, but well, okay, Vanguard had the most BM comment there. Was that all just like Minazuki there? That's funny. Shout outs, Vanguard. Congratulations on being the bench warmer to going and winning.
Okay.
Now we have a blind. Now we have 2 blind picks going in. I should be receiving a DM from both of them.
Yep. Okay, so which players lost a life? We're looking at Sayori, Sharon, and Binky. They all lost lives. Right?
All right, I know who is going in on Team Show. Team Show is quickly doing this, but yeah. All right, we're gonna see for Team Mina as well in a second. That was
There we go. There's the
honestly, parking lot, or excuse me, Binky did some really cool things there. It was just a really wild set, but I definitely noticed some of those cool things there. I'm pretty impressed.
Look, I'm proud to call man Binky. Look, I'm gonna be writing that bit, but if the Binky train is over, Binky Mania would not run wild tonight. It would stop. And you know what? This is looking pretty close still. No more
Mhm.
RB Vanguard, but we still have Draco, the Warrior, Clean, Fulmore, and Chris. And on the other end, we have Lox, Art, Vincent, Aker, Aaron, Karen, and Z Money. I haven't seen Z Money play in a while.
See money?
Yeah, I haven't seen Z Money play in a minute.
Hmm. Oh yeah. All right. I think. Wait. I heard somebody go in the room.
Yeah, I did. I heard someone going to room too.
Was that Team Mina? Okay. Okay. Chris is sending me a DM. It's hold on. So we gotta wait for a second. If only we had a third person to fill the time. But supporting your boy. I guess gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
I just think the exit could have been a little bit better, but okay, if we want to talk about the previous match for Binky in particular, I did notice they were doing a lot of commitment, or they weren't committing. They saw what was going on. They're like, okay, I can get 2 beat here. I'm gonna do like an air dash back J2C, or to do just J2C in general. But they were getting clipped by the second hit of Minazuki's 2B, which and that was a huge unfortunate scenario. But that was definitely something that was happening a lot. I think probably flash step there would have been better. Just to disengage either like with an air turn back flash step or like a forward flash that can potentially punish the recovery. Because as good as Minazuki's 2B is, I think it has like 53 frames total. So you could definitely punish there. Yep. All right. All right.
I think
The picks are going in.
He wanted to
So.
constantly engage. Oh yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. The picks right now will be Draco for Team Minazuki and Vincent for Team Show. It's gonna be an interesting one.
I don't think
So I guess whenever they're ready.
over a year, over 2, like maybe 2 years. Was it?
Vincent's been gone, but they will, I think, hop on for special events to support their friends, and that is nice. I think Vincent's definitely more well known for Uni. Well, last I was checking in, they played Carmine, but I have unfortunately not been keeping up with Uni 2 a lot, so I don't know if Carmine's still good or if they'd swap off. But that is the last I do know.
Total, like, Vincent the Carmine? Oh my god, that is rep right there. You're not known for Persona, you're known for Under Night. That is rep. From what I heard, Carmine's still really good.
I know people are complaining about them at launch because I think they got a lot better pressure because of how they changed the shield throw OS and just a bunch of other stuffs. And I know Vincent was pretty good at the game, or he's probably still is. Definitely, I didn't really talk with him much, but I was talking about for Uni. I think for Persona, we're gonna definitely see the good old stuff. I don't know how much Vincent was in practicing, but I'm definitely excited to see this.
He was one of the show players that was like mega relevant back in like 2023, 2022, 2023. Then like Parking Lot also showed up, or Big Binky.
Yeah, Binky, parking lot was too busy. He had to send his buddy Binky.
Yeah. And Locks. But, you know, we haven't seen Locks yet. No. I don't see. Whenever I see Vincent play this, it's always like a 50-50 type of deal, depending on who he's fighting.
Oh, nice. That was actually okay. That was a weird clash, but they still converted. Good old
yeah.
muscle memory hasn't changed. Oh, some of it's changed. That was meant to be the Kara.
Yeah.
They definitely go for the Kara overhead, but they messed it up. Good block.
You played the AOA. It's over.
All right,
The AOA,
Vincent.
and Draco didn't see that coming, so he didn't delay the
Wow.
1C.
IB into falling JC off one hit and punish.
Yeah, that's really good
Vincent.
knowledge. Look how he moves too.
Yeah, Vincent's willing to just go back to neutral because he's winning there pretty well.
He
Wow.
even delayed that. He staggered that.
It's not a 35 frame overhead. It's 30 frames, Yasuo fan. It's we gotta consider it good enough, right?
30 frames pretty okay.
We gotta celebrate what we have. We gotta celebrate what we have going for us.
With Draco going for the reset there.
That's only 35 on cross up, but
That was a reckless DP, but it worked out. Ooh, this could be damage.
Alright.
Never mind.
Ooh. I think they okay. Reset, get the corner. There we go, overhead. I think this can be it. Wait, what?
I want to say
I think
it, but he didn't have a burst. I just think he
it might have been a try to beta reaction on the DP. They see the run up the DP, maybe. It might have just been a drop, I think, to be honest, because you'd get the. Oh shit! There we go.
It's crazy.
Wow, wow. Vincent's when he backs off when he's gonna win like that, he's just going back to neutral. He's not even trying to open him up. I guess that's where things would go wrong, but Vincent's just doing a really good job of checking that air approach. He backs up, he makes that space, you think he can go in and chase after him, he throws the knife and then covers the air. Good stuff.
Yeah, in my experience, whenever I watch Draco versus Vincent play, it's usually Vincent favored.
So far, it's looking pretty good for him.
Yeah, it's the way Vincent plays is he can be really, really aggressive, but he also knows how to dial it back a little bit.
Yeah, I guess also playing Uni from a different perspective. Some people will say like you should play a different fighting game to get better at them, and that is sort of true. But definitely, like it won't magically make you better at a fighting game, but it will give you like perspective on different tools or skills or things you're not normally doing. I suppose like I guess for this game it'd be like a one button DP habit. You could really have to. Like, if you have, like, a bad habit or you twitch on it in this game, if you play a different fighting game, you might be able to practice new tools you weren't previously using. I wasn't seeing that with Vincent. I think Vincent's just playing solid. I think he's just composed, and when he's composed, he's just boxing him out real well.
His movement was the thing that was the most noted. It was it's how he moved. Like, I seen Vincent move, but he definitely gotten better about how he conducts movement after playing Uni.
Yeah, even I don't know how. I don't think you'd be able to do this in Uni, but if, for example, he was doing like a super jump in the corner to bait a reaction from Draco and see what he was doing, and then using one of Show's 400 million air actions, like an air turn, like air dash, etc., or like a 2C, high speed movement onto the ground. Yeah, he's just boxing him out.
He is boxing him out.
I think that was probably an unfortunate drop.
He would
Tried to
that
bait
one,
the throw.
that 2C was actually a throw bait.
Yeah, he was definitely trying to bait the throw. Draco sees the run up, he goes DP though.
Yeah, Draco's the type of person who'd rather DP than anything else. He'd rather DP than do any other
Yeah.
defensive choice. He
That was a little
DP
bit
over
weird scenario.
That was good damage.
I think, to be honest, there, yeah, I think that's really good information for Vincent. He can probably just be like, all right, if I get the chance, I'll bait the DP or just go for a throw. I don't need a throw bait here.
He was still
Navigator,
probably
well,
a little bit.
that's gonna be a DP, yeah.
That was good DP. Draco's is
Blue
not
Life's
slowing
recovering
down
quickly.
himself. Draco's
That's working
also,
well. All right, knockdown. It's gonna be Awakening. Oh my God.
That was bad.
Yeah.
That was double bad.
Wow.
What did he do?
Uh-oh. All right, that wasn't even, that was, he's not getting sucked into his space. That was just like a good DP there. And he's gonna be safe here just to ensure he kills. That kind of looked like it was gonna drop for a second.
Yeah. The fun fact was, if he had more meter, he could do another one from that.
Yeah, yeah.
This is a little crazy.
Okay, yeah.
Spin your bar on that. The spin your burst on it.
I mean, I don't think his combos and his execution are what they were. He's messing up the Kara, but he's just winning off fundamentals. So you just focus on winning the round, because when it comes to like a burstless round, you're gonna win because you're just playing so well here. And I say that he doesn't have his Kara. He goes for it instantly, and he goes for the burst. I think if he is gonna retreat like that, there is a possibility Draco can self-awakening if he's gonna back off like that. But that's gonna be a counter. He's gonna give him the damage.
That was a smooth conversion. Oh, this is the pick up. Once Draco picked
This
this up,
will not
oh, he
kill,
picked it.
but
That would've
it
been
actually
like
keeps him
2
just
points.
out of the way. Oh,
That was what?
what? Is that
Oh
a
my
tech, or is that
goodness.
just a happy accident?
That just worked out, I guess.
And it does no minimum damage. Unfortunate.
No,
Ow.
that was the
Box,
two
box.
nitrate,
Yeah.
the survival night trading.
Oh, wait, he was getting freaky. I think he could have just... Okay. Is he gonna burst?
He might burst. He might burst.
He's alright. I think... Okay, that was a little bit of a freaky response. I bet he could have just DP'd that on reaction there. But Draco does not block the... I think that might have been IB into making the gap, which is unfortunate.
Oh,
Altogether,
Vincent,
good stuff
that's
from
it.
Vincent.
That was crazy.
Vincent's
good.
moving clean.
And Draco didn't do bad either. Because Vincent was just being on demon time.
Vincent was definitely extremely composed there. I definitely think, not to slight Draco, but he's very proud of the way he does DP, and he's gonna run you over. He likes to play that way, and if you like let a player like that run you over and you get tilted by that, you will kind of suffer. And then he starts playing even better because Draco's willing to play like the Florida man he is. And if you get sucked into the Florida man's pace, you will kind of get blasted a little bit. But Vincent played extremely calm there.
I agree. He did not make any wasted movement that could cost him big time. He just played himself. He just played really cautious. He backed off a lot because it was like, oh, I win neutral, so I'll just go back to neutral. Because I would just beat you in neutral all the time.
Yeah, spending OMB there off that round one just to secure the round makes perfect sense when you're just playing that well. When you're able to box somebody out like that with just good old JB and good fundamental air movement, it makes sense to just spend all your resources because you're probably gonna win the next round on a burstless round for each player.
Thinking about it now, I wonder how they're gonna try to counter that. I don't think there's anyone on the team that could counter Vincent.
Oh yeah, now that I think about it, who's left on Team Minazuki?
Chris. Trying to remember.
Yeah, Chris is the obvious one. But he can't go in, right?
Yeah,
So.
he can't go in right now. Nope.
Oh, we
Don't
got the.
worry.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm a big fan of the Warrior. Who joined us?
Done.
Hello, Dunlunk. Come crawling back.
I did. Where beat Toledo, bro? That shit was crazy.
I don't know who Toledo is. I think
I
that's
need an
a
update
place.
though. I
Okay.
was seeing a little bit of that too. I saw the Binky, Vincent, and Draco, and now the Warrior, who's been on here for a while too. Warrior's been
The
on since
Warrior?
1.1. Like
The Warrior
long,
is
long time.
unfortunately a long time ago they were not able to play in the NA versus EU crew battle because we didn't
Oh.
know their contact at the time, but they would have been a really good choice. And a long time ago that was planned if we ever did one again and they join in, but we never ended up doing one. But he's
Oh.
finally making his crew battle debut. I don't know how many of you know how he plays, but it's a very interesting play style.
I've never seen the Warrior play.
It's actually been a very long time since I've played them, but from what I remember, they really love to use like a kind of a zoning style of Mina, at least versus like Yukari, like lots of teleports, lots of when I say zoning, like lots of D moves, and also just like anti-zoning stuff, like with teleports and knives. Like that's what I know about the Warrior. But like I said, it has been a long time. I don't know what you've
I have
seen,
not
though.
seen him in a while, but I do remember his combos being probably the best probably on Team Mina so far. I think he did use a lot of meter on his mix-ups, so if Vincent's playing fundamentally solid and all that, when it comes down to just running like 50-50s, like that's probably the best way to open him up. I think looking at it, the Warrior probably does have the best overall chance. As for Toito being the #1 bullet, I heard Toledo like in Ohio.
Oh. Toledo's
Thank
the
you,
guy
Bill.
from the Obama video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. All right, but back to Persona though. I think Vincent will be fine if he. From another thing, I think the Warrior, even though I think the counter is up to what 50 or something now. I think the Warrior loves DP the most out of
Yeah.
all the Minas. So if Vincent
Yeah.
is very aware and very ready to punish with a 2C, or just like running under and not like snuffing out the 2B punish.
I didn't want to
this will
mention
be
that
very
part.
good.
I wanted it to be a surprise. I thought Aaron
Oh.
Karen versus the Warrior would be what happened. I thought
That
that'd
would
be really
be
funny.
that I want the Warrior to win now. I want to see that actually.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. That would be my dream match.
That sounds hilarious, actually.
It sounds
Yeah.
amazing. I love that.
Wanted to keep it a surprise.
Yeah, but yeah, we're
Right.
yeah, just like I was saying
Wow,
a
we
few moments
actually
before.
whip punish that.
That
Vincent's
wow,
movement's very good.
smart. I didn't even notice that. Wow. Oh, wow.
All right, that's a big
I love
habit.
this.
Definitely, Vincent is definitely just retreating to neutral.
Hmm.
It's a little bit. Oh, that actually worked out well for him, but he's gonna be able to kill off this if he does the optimal. No.
Oh, what's that? Really? Was that really kill? I did not expect that.
It was very close. Okay.
Oh, oh wow. I felt like Vincent is playing very solid the entire round, and somehow the Warrior is just able to bring it back just like that.
Vincent lost off the 50-50 on the OMC sweep. He had to burst.
Oh, that's 50.
And then he just gets clipped at the end. Sort of. The Minazuki can do the SB overhead for 25 or the OMC low, and it's really hard to react to both of them online, especially. It's hard offline too.
Online, yeah. I feel like offline is very
this
good.
offline to see if I was talking crazy. It is very easy to get screwed up by that.
Really?
It is actually quite strong. I would encourage people to practice doing that. And then there's obviously the empty Kara low / throw, which is like fuzzyable, but then you have 4 options you have to deal with, so it's not so easy.
Just the 2 I felt was like decent enough, but then you add that in, it's like kind of impossible, especially on net play. So yeah.
Wow, these two are super jumping instead of they're kind of afraid of each other. I mean, I think just the way with Vincent plays, he's just willing to go back to neutral because he's confident in it. But even with the Warrior, he's doing like super jump back on wake up versus as his Oki.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it's not intentional.
Vincent's gonna probably now be aggressive towards him. He figured out the neutral approach isn't working as well, so he's being just way more aggressive. You see it. And maybe I can just push him down. Just bully him.
Okay, that was a good guard cancel roll. And wow, did you see how the Warrior tried to do SB and disengage with an air backdash to bait the DP reaction? But Vincent didn't quite bite. But that's gonna be it. Shoutouts. The most well-placed 2C.
There we go. Yeah. Oh,
the most necessary of OMBs.
I've seen that twice now. this
Yeah,
entire
it looks
thing.
so scary, but as long as
It
you're most
is.
confident in that,
That
it is
out
actually
of
really
every
scary.
combo in the game that I drop,
Mhm.
I think that's the one the OMB like 2C pickup. I think I dropped the most out of
It's also
almost
definitely the
any
most
combo.
heartbreaker one to drop, right? Because
Oh,
because
for
you
sure.
die for sure.
Because people don't.
And
Show is you need burst to show so much, and like if you're bursting, you're killing, and like if you're not killing, you're
and if you're not
neutral
killing and you drop,
against the
you don't have your
character.
burst
Yeah,
anymore. Guaranteed punish.
exactly.
So
Yeah, it is rough on
that's funny.
show. Like show Aki, like some like the mid tier characters, like Kanji too. Like you don't want to be losing your burst. So yeah. But hey, he got it. He got it. That's what. That's the difference between these players and me.
Good knockdown. Take those.
Nice,
Ooh,
Ooh, that would have been bad if he ate that. I think Vincent
nice.
might grab those.
Oh,
yeah, another. Yeah. He's very big fan of that.
that's the yeah.
I am not used to seeing that. From all the old footage I've seen,
Mm.
Vincent really loves to run the pressure. But nah, Uni's.
Nice.
Oh,
That was
oh
really
my
good.
Nice.
gosh! Wow.
That's the thing with it.
Oh, but
Unfortunately,
you're
the fuzzy jump
yeah.
gets caught.
No
He actually
way.
pays for that. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, this should be
How
Vincent's
is
game to win.
that?
Yeah, with all that
Nice.
meter. Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Spoke too soon,
That's unfortunate.
Spoke too soon.
What
I
a lane.
can't.
That's
I feel like
unfortunate.
I
The
don't know what
2A,
to
that
say.
he even did the 2A there as well, and he wasn't able to land and get a combo anyway. That's just unfortunate.
I am in tears, man. I think Vincent played very well, but the Warrior is just so good at just snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. I can't. He's I don't know. I don't even like. I just don't even register how he's doing it. He just does it, and that's peak. I love that.
I think the biggest way I describe it is the warrior is getting a lot of necessary hits.
Okay.
Once Vincent's around 40%, or like halfway life, he'll go for the 50-50 and he lands it, and then he does the optimal, and then suddenly Vincent's like his progress is not as much as it was because he's taking so much damage because the warrior is scouting for the best damage here. If he goes for the 50-50, he's doing the damage rewarding one. It's not like the OMC throw. He's spending that 50 meter to make sure it actually does 50 meters worth of damage.
Third optimization. He needs to get the knockdown, taking him out.
Vincent tries to delay challenges.
This
The warrior is okay.
So this is one
Nice.
of the matchups we get to see what the characters actually do, but also at the same time slugfest, normals.
Yeah, it's a back and forth between slugfest and not slugfest, and then just knowing what. Wow, that wasn't a punish.
Okay, we're
What was
done.
he doing?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
What was he doing?
Oh.
Wow. I don't think that was a punish. It didn't say counterhit on the dream fog there. Was he just like up backing afterwards, or is that not a punish on recovery?
It might not be a counter hit punish.
Honestly,
Seems weird to not
Minas
be a
don't
counter
press. I don't punish that move enough, and Minas don't press that move enough. I have no idea.
I mean, also with how the warrior is, I imagine he would definitely have mashed DP there afterwards. So I don't know. But you know, unfortunately, the warrior got set up against probably the strongest player on team show, the most fundamentally solid.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm super impressed with Vincent.
He did really good in fact.
The warrior definitely was the prime example, I think, so far of playing for damage on risk reward. So, as in, like, he was just going, whenever he did the 50-50, he was always optimizing for damage. Sometimes you'll see somebody do, like, you're at, like, 60 or, like, 40% life or whatever, and they'll go for, like, OMC throw and not get a combo. It's just 1400 damage afterwards. And then you're in Awakening, etc., and the opponent never had a chance to even consider bursting because it's all just flat unburstable damage all at once. And they might actually only take like a little bit of damage, like essentially 700 damage, because you go from like 4,000 life to 2,600 times 1.6 because of Awakening bonus. So you're actually not doing a lot of damage for that 50 meter. But then you compare that to how the warrior's using his OMC mix on the 50-50. It's just going to do raw damage. If you don't burst, it's going to kill you. If you bursted, and you don't have full Awakening life. I think that was definitely like the most standout example of playing to actually kill somebody with your mix-ups.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We have the choice for Team Mina. I'm just waiting on Team Show.
Yeah. If I'm team, all right. The one matchup I don't think I want to see right now is probably Raccoon Zamani. But I think that's the most likely. I think I'd like to see Aaron versus Raccoon more. I think I like that matchup a bit more. But either way, we're probably gonna see Aaron or Zamani. That's my prediction. I mean, then again, no, the anchors, yeah, they can't go anyway. So,
How much do you know about that Raccoon?
I've seen a little bit of them play in like TMN, a while back. I haven't played them yet. They're just an EU player. The reason I don't want them to fight is because they're an EU player. And I think Zamani's like West Coast.
Sorry. I have not heard back from Locks about a team. Oh wait, I'm getting a response right now.
Oh,
Okay, so it will be on Team Show Z Money versus Team Minazuki Clean Formal.
oh,
But
okay.
yeah, the Warrior. I did like seeing you show up. I definitely really like the way you structure your pressure for damage. It's good to see you. As for
Yeah.
the teleports, yeah, I think the way you were actually doing them was pretty good. Uh, Vincent was just playing like he was just using his movement to avoid them instead of like trying to challenge it head on. And when you thought he'd actually be able to challenge it head on, you actually tried to bait that. He just wasn't ready for it at the time.
Mhm. Which honestly, that's very smart on Vincent. Like, because a lot of the time I'll just like auto DP it, and that gets me in a
Mhm.
shit ton of trouble. It's like it's so autopilot of me, and when you do SB, I just get completely blown up. So on most people, I think that would work. That's the thing, though.
I
Like
would
it's just
definitely work on
everyone's
me. I
response. Yeah.
have I do have a little bit of a bad habit that if I think I can anti or something, I will try to do it 90% of the time. It's
Mm-hmm.
something I should probably work on a bit more, and I've been trying to work on it a bit. It carries over to like other games, but yeah, if I see the opportunity, I'm going for it. So I gotta sometimes realize, I guess, how to play around it otherwise. But as for
Mm.
this one, shoutouts Clean Formal, shoutouts Z Money. I
Oh,
believe
okay.
Z
Yeah.
Money was also in the previous Narukami crew battle. Now that I think about it,
Oh, really?
yeah, it was 2 for 2.
All right, there you go.
The all-timer, big-timer superstar. You did both.
Yeah, there we
Clean
go.
Formal and Christmas Get Up versus Z Money. I don't see a lot of Z Money. There's players I don't see a lot of, and he's one of them. I see him in the chat, but I don't really see him play often. So I don't know much about him at all. But I know Clean Formal is pretty casual about the game, but he's actually pretty solid.
No, really solid for sure. For
Yeah, he's
sure.
solid. He just doesn't play the game as much anymore. Don't mean he's any less solid. But this is one of the actual Mina players.
Well, even just looking at Clean Formal, you can tell right away if you know enough about Minazuki what he's going for. He's going for a lot of like the Sheeta kind of things you'd see from Sheeta. He did go for the delayed like air dash back JC, but it messed up a little bit just because of timing. He's going for the JB, like the jump cancel on the JB. A lot of Minazuki players so far have been doing spaced pressure with like the spacing traps. And unfortunately,
Stop.
that's gonna kill.
Wow,
Wait.
Oh
Air
no!
door reset.
Yeah, the key there is an instant one more cancel. It's tricky. It is tricky there. That is a weird situation to have to kill from. I wouldn't have thought of that in the moment either, to be honest.
Yeah, thanks
Oof.
for showing up, Vincent. I really liked watching your play. Yeah. Okay, another hallmark of Clean Formal's play is he will use spaced 5D like that for plus frames and just to like body block you if you try to DP.
Yep, it's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
I
see
actually.
a lot actually.
I haven't seen much of that aside from I saw the Warrior do it a bit actually, just a little. But yeah, now you mentioned that.
There's someone else who actually did it earlier in the set too, but I didn't get a chance to say anything about it.
Oh,
This
Mhm.
else here who also did it one time, only once in that entire set. I'm like, oh, that's cool. He did the DP. Wow, good overhead. Easy money.
It's looking like a lot of team show is doing the car overhead here.
yeah, I'm very pleased to see that. Very
It's kind
nice.
of crazy how much they've been doing that overhead. It's just the overhead, so free money.
It is like the best part about the character. And they've been
Yeah.
doing the what is it? The sweep combos. I haven't seen like because once you establish that, it's like 4K right there, and that's where you get the money right there. It's so satisfying when you do that. I really want to see that. Oh, but I'm not gonna need to.
Yeah, the
'Cause if you,
fatal.
yeah.
No meter, you can't deny that. You got to go for the fatal there.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
he's trying to box him with that air turn JC. We have not been seeing a lot of air turn JC in this this crew battle action. Now that I think about it.
No, we
kind of
have not.
surprised, huh?
Wait,
Oh no! Oh, don't
no
punish me.
punish.
That punish, how would we feel if that punishment?
Yeah,
Uh,
there's no
that-
chance that's punishing.
Yeah.
That move is so deceptive.
You kind of have to
Wait,
like, God,
alright.
yeah. I don't even know what
First-
you maybe jump.
Oh, he jumped in and he was too slow on the. I don't think there was ever a chance you could have 2B'd that. He tried to jump in. When he lands, he tries to go for 2B. He's just on the ground for like 1 or 2 frames, so there was just no chance there. And we went off the jump in. We take it game 1.
Z Money wins. This is gonna be huge for Team Show.
Very
Is that
Z Money
point-
might Z Money make team show rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Z
I'm
Money,
not
big
gonna
money,
lie.
man.
At first, I was expecting Clean Formal to like have a bit of a sweep, but like Z
Clean
Money
formal
is
have the
really
clean sweep.
improved.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm very impressed.
All right,
Very
do
nice
it.
to
Do
see
this
this.
Fire Emblem clean formal. You can pull this back.
Yeah, I'd like to see it 2-1 either way. Actually, I think I'd like Clean Formal to win just so it's more even. Then again, I play Show, so I kind of want Show to win.
The show
I don't
bias is
know.
showing through.
But we need someone on the show. Bonch, you can be the Mina bias to balance us out. How about that?
I don't have a bias.
play
I'm just here for
Mina.
the vibe. I don't play Mina very well. I just
This-
know his stuff.
No.
I studied
This is a
the
team
character
event. We
for
have
some
to have like
reason.
team commentaries, and Axis can be like
This
the
is
middle
not
ground.
Smash Bros, bro.
What?
This isn't Smash Bros Civil War.
Well, speaking of which, I
Oh,
was
Civil
watching.
War.
I was also watching
Oh,
Smash
brother.
Bros. Dude, fucking Axe, he's still doing it, man. He's in top 16 winners side. I'm so happy.
Oh, sweet.
Oh shit!
It
Yo, reset!
almost converted it too.
That reset does not. Okay,
Whoa.
you can mash on that. That is a 1 frame gap. And it's a fail starter. It gives you bombos.
Oh, no. But maybe he's expecting just the lows.
We got the
Oh, is
convert.
that? Oh, that's death, right?
This could be death.
This is
As
a
long
weird
as it's
combo.
this is easy to drop.
Yeah, yeah.
really
I don't know
Yeah.
why that one dropped though. That might have just
Oh!
shots.
Yo,
Shout out-
combos!
Shout out to counter hit in this game being like 20 more frames. It's ridiculous.
What the fuck? I
Okay.
love seeing that.
Wow, that's the first time somebody has not tech that. That is a very common thing we're seeing in this matchup. Is the Minazukis and the shows are both doing like IAD JB and it hits them in the air and there's no combo that can be happening. But if you yellow beat, it's gonna happen and it's big damage.
Big damage. Oh, he
Oh,
felt the.
wow.
He felt
Yeah,
the
that is the exact thing. Now he techs and there's no combo you can get there. You have to go freaky. You have to do like OMB off the first hit.
Oh!
I love clashing.
Right.
This is gonna be death if he doesn't burst, which he will
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah,
That was a good burst right there. He even has as much awakening life as he needs.
Three form will avoid the scramble situation by
But,
deciding
alright.
to block. The instant blocks, we gotta punish him. Now he's gonna take the game for it.
Okay, so it doesn't look like okay. It's looked like the Clean Form was getting a lot off just frame trapping him off the SB there, which is surprising. For the overhead, the third Rekka into SB, that's a 1 frame gap that will safe jump every DP in the game, including Yosuke's, with 2 exceptions, or there's 3 exceptions in the entire game. The only moves that can beat that is I bead Aegis into SB Spear there on SB only, because it's the only 5 frame reversal in the game. Kanji's DP, because Kanji DP just does that, and in the mirror, Minazuki doing Fog versus that. Every other character in the game has to hold that mix up. And it looks like Z Money's trying to like up back or roll or mash on that, and it's not working out. If Clean Formal keeps on to like catching on to that, and Z Money does not adapt, that could just be 25 meter for a lot of damage.
Ooh, yeah, it's not a good thing to get caught by then.
Yeah, it's one of his better starters, especially if you get a counter hit because it's a force fatal.
The round start. Oh wow. Oh, the sudden drop might be a connection issue or something. Okay. Good patience for Z Money.
There's a lot of JBs going on and not a lot of hits because it's in airhead. Unfortunately, he doesn't get the proper conversion, but he still gets the knockdown. Gonna be good damage. You're gonna keep him outside of Awaken. He can win up. Never mind. He's actually gonna read the yellow beat.
Do the yellow beat to get more damage. Gotta remember to take those combos, people.
Alright, yeah, that's the other layer. That is a 1-frame gap as well. Or no. No, it's not. My mistake. The OMC low is gapless, unless you do knives there instead, which has a 1-frame gap, which also is low, but essentially you're forced to commit versus that OMC mix-up, and it's working really well. What's he gonna go for now? Do it again. Alright.
Good DP.
Once you're in the air, you're gonna go for the DP overhead. Shout out to that. And that's gonna be it.
Your jump beat left. It was unfortunate.
Yeah.
Gotta be a little bit more clean. Like clean formal. With no counter hit.
Ooh, nice.
2B. That was a beautiful 2B.
Yeah, unfortunately, it side swaps, so you didn't get a conversion. Oh, you're getting freaky.
Just a little freaky. Not a lot of freaky. Just a little.
Yeah.
Oh, good teleport.
Clean formal right there. He went for sweep after throw because Sho will commonly go for 5A there after the throw. But if you sweep under it, you actually beat the 5A and get a punish in this version.
Oh.
So he read that he'd go for a 5A afterwards. Z-Money just bailed from the situation.
Oh, nice! Nice! Oh! Oh my god!
That's unfortunate.
Whoa,
Yeah, this
what
is the combo you go
this?
for.
This is
This is
actually
the combo you go for. Usually it's
wow.
backdash, but he went for an air. He went for something fancy.
That was drip as. Oh, he got
Yeah,
it too! Oh my lord.
part of the benefit of that combo is you can't really burst it until a certain point.
Yeah.
You gotta go for it.
And then I think it might have actually killed before he bursted, especially if he messed up the burst. For bursting that, like the teleport show into like doing like JD and a teleport, you gotta burst right as he's like reappearing, and then you will punish him guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. I gotta say, I really enjoyed the way that.
Yeah, I really
Goodbye,
enjoyed
Sun Monk. Goodbye, Sun Monk.
Hello?
Hello, Sun Monk.
You guys hear
Long
me?
time no see.
Hear you.
Yeah, all right. Uh, anyways,
You really enjoyed the way he did what?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's Filthy was I enjoyed a lot of his spacing in the neutral. Like I felt like it was kind of tricky with Z-Money. I felt like there's a lot of times where he was just barely off the mark, like about to like counter like his air stall like JDs and whatnot and all that shit. And I feel like he was just very good at navigating that. Like he would like I felt like Z-Money used a lot of like fucking like kind of D-movement stuff for a bit there. You're just able to like not let that phase him. Especially after that first game.
Honestly, that's one of the few times I think I've seen Z-Money play, and he was really, really solid. This Filthy had his number. My dog boy BF.
Yeah, this is Aaron Karen. He is shameless about his interest, but you gotta respect it.
That's the
Aaron Karen likes dog boys. You know what? You got it, Aaron Karen.
Yeah, and he loves his boyfriend, which is great because better than hating him, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Aaron Karen's gonna be an interesting one. I think Aaron Karen gets a little bit of a bad rap because he DPs in random scenarios, but I like watching him. I think he's actually pretty solid.
I did a bot review.
I think
with Aaron
sometimes
Karen. They got better after the bot review, but I haven't done a bot review with them again. But after that bot review, they came out, they started applying it, they started doing better. I was like, yeah, that's what I want to see. And then my I disappeared again. So we get to see if Aaron Karen can apply that knowledge and use it to beat an old time player getting formal, clean formal. Oh, he just loves pushing the buttons, I guess.
There's
the show buttons.
There's been this is a very high APM game on Aaron's end, but okay, that should have safe jumped that DP, but I think he did it. I think he did a super jump Kara there instead, and that makes it in the air a little bit longer. So he probably got punished because of that. That's gonna chip him into Awakening. He gets hit by the 50-50. That 50-50 is doing mileage. It's not gonna kill, but he might be able to win off command. Oh, he tried to bait. Looks like he tried to bait like a delayed DP or a mash on that, and unfortunately, Moon Smasher there will win.
How
He
unfortunate.
DPs on reaction to the teleport. That was
Good
clean.
2B.
Unfortunately,
Ooh, shut him down.
tried to bait the DP because there's a 1-frame gap. It's +6 and he's got a 7-frame button, so we tried to bait that, but then you just delay your DP as well. Okay, that's the exact. That would not have mattered because Dreamfog just does that. Okay, that's kind of
Wow, this could be
looking cool.
good. That was actually an okay burst, only because it probably would have actually resulted
Mhm.
in him dying if he didn't. He don't have meters,
There,
so all he has to do is
wins,
not
man.
get. I was gonna say not wake up and mash, but then he proceeded to wake up and
Mm.
mash. So now this is actually more like what I expected to be. Just two
Mhm.
people spiking normals and scrambling a lot. That's what I expected it to be, and this is what I'm getting.
There is a lot of instantly press a button as soon as something ends. Kind of like if for example, okay, yeah. If Aaron Karen lands, he looks like he's always gonna press a button as soon as he lands. It's just changing what it is a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too.
Mhm. Yeah.
He's trying to not block for too long.
He managed to escape from that situation, but just kind of blocking out. That's an unfortunate 2B drop, or 2B not working there. It might have just been.
Cheesy reset.
Oh yeah. Okay, that reset worked because it looked like Aaron Karen was holding down A to tech preemptively, and he just gets punished on the recovery of the 5A. That's kind of unfortunate.
Okay, that was bad.
Yeah. Uh, it wasn't even. Yeah, I think if he pressed 2A, he might have recovered, or if he just waited. But that is. I've sometimes pressed. I hold down the B button to tech a lot of the time because I get sick of the training mode doing like the auto. The S hold thing, so I press 2B sometimes, and if I get like reset by pressing 2B, I just get annoyed. But that's a really unfortunate thing to lose off of, but a win's a win. A reset's it's alright, you gotta try doing it. And now Clean Formula's up 1 game. I really like Clean Formula's pressure. It does a lot of unique stuff with it.
We got DP. Get slapped with 2B.
One unfortunate thing, I guess, that's been happening on both ends of these people is both of them are both teams have been getting hit by like a counter hit 2B, and it's just in a weird scenario and they're not fully sure how to convert, so they're missing a lot of damage. It is kind of unfortunate, but it is a super big habit we're noticing.
They've been trying to take advantage of the knockdown state by trying to do things like in many cases. There are times you can tell when they actually don't know what's going on.
There's some scenarios I think where oh, yeah, that's an example of clean formal pressure, but he OMCs and trick shots off of it. This is gonna put him a little bit away. He tried to delay that too to catch the wake up DP. Oh my god. He did wake up Dreamfog on his own end. That's funny. And he bursts. This is okay. They are fighting.
Alright. And we're back.
Alright.
We're ready.
This is not going to be a good damage starter, but because he did 3-5As, a little bit on 2K.
It's okay, because what matters is you had him knocked down in the corner, and Clean Form had him out of the corner. That's what matters. And right now, Clean Form is still at that health deficit, even though one burst and one clean hit could actually completely just take the round from him.
This is a good hit. This next hit will be the one.
Yeah, this is a good hit.
Depending on what he does.
This is the end. Yeah, this
Yeah, he went for a delayed air dash because he wants to win off that, and then he wins off this. Clean Formal going 2-0. Clean sweep.
Yeah, the clean sweep happened. So we had a Vincent sweep and a Clean Formal sweep.
We're tying it up now, I think.
Oh yeah, we're so back.
A little bit unfortunate that Aaron Kieran wasn't able to get this. I like watching him. I want to see him keep playing. It's mostly just funny, but yeah, Clean Formal just played fundamentally solid, and I really like seeing some of the Minazuki player. I guess there's a big difference on how they do their damage. For Sho kind of just does a bunch of random stuff, and just throws a bunch of stuff against the wall to see what works and try to get damage that way. But Minazuki, his pressure is a little bit weaker on that end, because he doesn't have like as many force mix-ups, but he does so much more damage. So the way like both Clean Formal and the Warrior have been trying to optimize for that is they just run like a certain mix-up and try to optimize off the damage. It might not be like the sickest mix-up damage-wise, or like mix-up-wise. It's pretty reasonable to block, but if it hits, they just win off that. And Clean Formal there, he went for a delayed air dash JB because if it hits, he just OMBs and kills him really good.
I think.
But
the
and that's kind of just
way-
how they've been playing it.
the way Mina gets his damage is honestly just straightforward going blow to blow with people. He'd rather just, what he really wants to do is hit you with his persona. But on the side, the persona is there to threaten you to actually play that mid range he wants you to play, and then he wants to actually take advantage of you in neutral. But Sho actually he only wants to square up, and when he's inside, he actually would rather just use his mobility to apply the mix. Because like Mina can always brute force and just command throw you anytime.
Yeah, for Minazuki in particular, a lot of his like good damage is required to be metered, or in like to actually force a mix-up, or to play off your mistakes. But if somebody's just willing to block, the command throw does not do a lot of damage. I think it's only 1400. It gives you the meter that you kind of need to do really damaging mix-ups, but apart from that, it's mostly just mids and the threat of a throw that is kind of lesser in terms of risk reward. Because if you hop the throw, you do so much more damage than he does.
We're talking about hopping on a character that can not only frame trap of a lot of stuff, but can also, if you choose to, just back off.
Yeah.
The reason why the command throw is so good is because the normals are so good. Like if it was like a Itachi situation where the normals are okay, then the throw is less threatening. But the idea that this dude can frame trap you, hit you off with like a counter hit, and then take like 3-4K off of you is more. It's in the same realm. I always say this, but Mina is more like Narukami in the ways of how he actually gets his damage. It's the threat of getting hit by really good normals from the pressure makes the command throw like the thing you'd rather take than anything else.
The way I probably describe the difference between Narukami and Minazuki, I think, is like Narukami's win condition is the corner and like getting a safe jump mix up off that, and he's better at doing that, at getting that like win condition, because just even his throw gives him a safe jump setup, for example, into a mix up, and almost all of his combos will end into a safe jump in the corner with like the true mix up stuff, compared to Minazuki, where a lot of his mix ups off that, like his safe jump mix ups are a lot less like threatening, just because of how his pressure is kind of like structured and his like frame data. So he gets his damage kind of off of forcing it with meter, or exposing mistakes on the opponent's end, and using the threat of the command grab to kind of force somebody to eventually do something.
It's kind of funny while you were talking, because the person who was taking advantage of most mistakes was definitely Aker, taking advantage of all of Raccoon's mistakes. While you're talking about that, it's like,
okay.
Does that mean Sho is Narukami? Is Sho is Narukami? Is Sho Minazuki? Is Minazuki Sho? Find out right now, actually, because they both have a fireball, they both have big normals, they both have a DP that moves them forward.
Why you just moonwalk back out of there?
One of them decides to not persona. Interesting. Consider. What if all three of them are actually the same?
Wait, that was kind of nasty. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was degenerate. He canceled use the whip of the J2C to throw him.
He goes for something wild, and then he goes for something differently wild.
Yeah,
all right, Aker's in.
Aker's an innovator when it comes to actually getting his openings. He is really good at, like, if you're not blocking Aker. You don't block Aker like that. Generally.
That's actually pretty good damage off a low there. All right, that was pretty clean.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. Who was sleeping on? There's a reason why Aker wasn't tossed out until late. There's a reason. He's good. He's really good.
If only Thunlunk was here. I think Thunlunk wishes he was Acre's like son sometimes, the way he talks about him.
That sounds so adorable.
Yeah, he says like Acre is like amazing, and Acre is like gonna get top 8 at Frosty's. He believes in Acre in a way that makes us all look at him like he's funny, but Acre's playing pretty good there. That
Yes.
one round was extremely convincing.
Did,
And that's
did
good
you
air throw.
did you see
Fortunately,
that
it's
funny
a wait.
interaction when he held forward on the Mina
Yeah,
on Raccoon's fucking the persona? He just held forward on. He didn't try to break it or anything. He just held forward on. Yeah, I'm a
yeah.
bulldozer. I'm a mighty machine. He's like
And he wins off. Yeah,
he
he
said
wins
he
off
was a member
face.
of the X-Men, and there is no wall that can stop him. There's no wall that will actually keep him from running in. He said he was a member.
He was just walking forward. Like he was just walking forward like it's round start in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, I heard the X-Men thing happen when he was running into that persona. I'm like,
That
oh
was a
brother,
lot of damage off a throw.
that throw was actually disgusting. I was pissed
Yeah,
about the
it
throw.
was just his full awakening life, just unburstable. I didn't have the burst, but anyway, it would have been anyway.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, people are learning about Acre being nasty. Yeah, he is nasty. He is. He's probably one of the best shows at applying the mix. Like
I really like his
fundamentals,
beard.
you can say
Wish I had a
he's
beard like
not
that.
the greatest fundamentally, but he's one of the best at applying the mix.
Yeah. When it comes to show, you kind of like you can run like a very like standard 50-50 game plan, or you can just try and do everything you can. You gotta just kind of run somebody over if you're gonna play like that, and I think that's better to try and use all the tools you have, and I think Acre's pretty good at that. Yeah.
In my opinion, I think if I was playing this character, I would definitely just bulldoze people by spinning my bar on mix. Oh,
Wow.
P4A moment.
Yeah, he went for backdash and then buffered Moon Smasher behind that, and that's kind of funny.
I think Raccoon warmed up because I didn't really think much of him, but he's also not bad either. He's pretty decent too. Like he's
Well,
solid. That was
yeah, I
that
think.
was wide move. That was the widest ass move I've ever seen. That was like Vincent levels of wide. Predictable
Ooh, okay.
DP.
Yeah. Not a lot of people have actually been DPing there. There's always a 1 frame gap no matter what he does after that, but nobody's been DPing after that until now.
Oh wow, what a call out from Maker.
That actually wasn't a counter hit. He didn't actually get punished there. Nice. He's not going to burst this though, probably. Just barely kills.
Take that. Good burst economy there. Oh, I'll hold my burst because I'm gonna lose this round
Yeah.
anyway. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, almost every set, people was not minding the burst economy. They were just using their burst because they wanted to win that round. So they just. So Acres would probably be Raccoon is probably the first guy to have not decided to do that.
I have noticed a very bad habit Raccoon is having, and it is rolling in a lot of scenarios, like after an air. Like as his anti-air, he's just trying to roll away, and it's not quite working out for him. He's just getting punished on recovery. Oh, that could have been a self-awakening.
That was 2 confirms, and boom, look at that.
Nice.
Good burst, because you didn't have a choice to do that.
Oh, no. That was
the
way
worst. That was the worst. He just died for that, man. He threw the game. You Mina players, you Mina and show players, y'all ain't shit. You keep doing self-awakening and dying. This is like the third time it happened.
It was way too high up, I think was the issue there. There's too much recovery when you do it high like that.
You gotta TK that. You're supposed to
The other bad part there is he could have self-awakened from the previous combo he did. Yeah, he definitely could have. But Acre just punishes him and he goes on.
Oh crap! So who's left?
Next? Let's see.
Wow. We still.
I think it might be
Chris.
2 people.
It's Chris.
Chris is obviously. Chris is the last line of defense, and somebody else.
It has to be someone else, right? Right?
Yeah, I think. I do not remember.
No,
never mind.
Chris. Oh, Chris by himself. Oh, brother.
No, Chris against 2 people, the last line of defense.
The last line of defense. Chris, the last line of defense. Chris, Mina better go crazy right now, or it's gonna be 2.
So the head of PFC, we gotta believe in him.
I believe in Chris. I don't remember who I bet on, but I think I bet on. I don't remember who I bet on. I did bet. I did bet. I'm like, I would bet on a team that people. I would bet on underdog dogs. That's why I
Alright,
do. I
Chris,
just bet on
do this for Tifa. I don't know why I say that to him sometimes, but you know what, Chris? If you win this, your wife's waiting for you. I don't think it's over yet. I do know Chris has been practicing Minazuki. I think a lot in the spare time.
That's right.
I think he has been doing casual games versus a bunch of people on PFC. I was not around for when this was happening because I was in California, but yeah, Thunlung says he's been grinding a lot in this matchup. I know, yeah, this is probably the number one matchup you actually want to grind for, but like Chris has always had a bit of a pocket Minazuki, and I think
Since
having
forever.
a pocket Minazuki, yeah,
I fought as Pocket Minazuki a long time ago.
I think having a pocket Minazuki in this version is really good. He's just so good against most of the high and top tiers. He does good against Shadow Naoto. He does pretty good against Yukari. He loses, but like most people do, it's fine. He does good against Ken. He does really bad against Mitsuru and Margaret, but
But believe me, if you told me that Mina did bad against Margaret, I would look at you funny because I'm like, this character does a lot of crazy things. But then you're watching, oh, I see why it's rough. I can see exactly why it's rough. Show has it even worse though. Show has it worse against Margaret because Mina can at least teleport around. Show doesn't get to do that high speed movement to get around stuff as much as you think, and he also doesn't have the persona normals to offset some of the stuff Margaret likes to do.
oh shit, Chris changed the room name to The End to really hype us up.
The end.
Alright.
All
Y'all,
right, Chris.
if y'all want Chris to win, you better send him his energy. You send him your energy right now.
That's right. Do your spirit bomb. I'll watch. But I'll have you know, the spirit bomb only killed one villain. I want you to think about that.
That's true. That
Think
is
about
true.
It didn't even kill Android 13. Goku channeled the spirit bomb into his fist and then punched it with it. Because he wasn't
Yeah,
taking
you're
chances.
right.
He wasn't taking chances on that. Frieza tanked it,
Oh,
and they didn't put him down. I'm just saying.
now he's putting on brand new days. Chris wants it.
Vegeta ate like one of those too. Yeah, see, yep, Chris with the funny color. Okay, what's going on with Chris? You got to warm up. Ooh, that
Ooh,
was
shit,
good
that's
mix
the
up.
first
Good
card
50%.
we've seen, and it's blocked. That's unfortunate, but
so
that's the
unfortunate.
first card we've seen.
So good DP from Chris. So Edgar is pretty fundamentally solid. Oh wow, he almost got that confirmed too. Edgar is pretty fundamentally solid when he needs to be, and he's deciding to hang back and try to play a little bit more traditional. And it's working out
Even
for
for
him
the
pretty
basic
decent.
DP there. He did empty thing and delayed 2A just to catch the DP on reaction.
Oh, he caught them within the persona normal. Now it's funny to say this because your main will tell you what your playstyle is. You can tell by the way Chris is playing; he's playing very Narukami style.
It is definitely when you play a different character, like learn a different character, you will just play it in the same way you play your other character. And if that doesn't work out, sometimes you will like drop that other character.
Yeah.
Or you'll drop your secondary because like I can't play the same way I'm used to.
Like Narukami, because sometimes Narukami will be like, "Well, I'm gonna just stand here and do nothing. I'm not even gonna block. I'm just gonna be in a state of nothing." And Chris was doing that for him. Oh, Chris is turned on now. Someone turned him up.
Why did that drop? Oh, I think it was because he did. I don't know why.
I don't know either.
I do not remember Minazuki as well. Oh my god.
Oh, wow, what a
But that
good
didn't
AOA.
even punish. That didn't even punish. That's wild.
Remember, it's a good AOA because it actually didn't get blocked. Well, that was no super.
Could he have? I think he definitely could have killed. He could have done OMC into something there. I think.
Oh, the gimmick! He blocked the gimmick! Yes, sir! We're blocking gimmicks! Yeah. This is why I wanted to see.
That was probably supposed to be an actual combo conversion there, and it just dropped, but that's really unfortunate. He probably had to have just done 2A, 5B there instead. Although I think No, nah, 2A is better there because they're the same like frame data wise. They both come out in 7 frames, but if the 2A whiffs, you don't instantly die and lose the game like that.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Oh, Chris rode one himself. He ran into something dumb. He jumped into a 2B like that. It's okay. Oh, he didn't block the AOA.
What?
Yo, the
What was
final
that
hope,
for?
the final
Why
hope
is
of the
he
media is
going
dice in his
for
hand.
3 resets in a row?
Because
He
he's
got the
angry.
AOA starter. He goes for the air throw. He drops the air throw combo and goes for a 3rd reset. That's crazy.
Nah,
Counter
it's
poke.
Aker. Aker loves resets too. You understand? Aker's a man who has many loves. Resets is one of them.
I think accounting is one of them too. That is the rumors.
So Chris, that pressure was pretty good from Chris. Then you got a little bit eager with that last persona one. Almost died for it.
Ooh, nice backdash.
That was a 1.1 ass teleport. Ooh.
Wow. I have been seeing a lot of meaty roll in this
Why are you short hop? Why are we matching short hop there?
for the vibes.
Ooh, that was
Okay,
good.
there we go.
So I'm gonna open you
There we go. That's
up.
another. That could have been so much more damage. Unfortunately, he dropped the air DP instead, so he has to go for that instead.
Yeah, he went for DP into like normal DP to
Yeah.
air DP. It came out weird.
Yeah, this air record into air DP into like OTG 2A, etc.
Yep. Okay. Ooh, he tried to instant block me out. Open that. Oh, there you go. He dropped it. He tried to input it. He didn't get his 2A. Chris is trying to wall him out with normals, which is a good way to
Yeah,
play.
jump back JB, jump back JB, and to run up 5A. That's unfortunate. That might actually cost him down the line. Him dropping that combo, and then not having faith in his and not having faith in the 25-meter extension. Nice roll. Nice.
A low hit this time.
There we go.
Keeping it clean, Mr. Chris. Okay, Chris backing off. We get to the port. Does it work? Alright, we take those. Boom.
Yeah, as a comment on playing like your main like that same way, when you jump like that as an Arcami, you're in a pretty good position because you have actually very functional anti-anti-airs. JD is really good, J2A is really good in certain matchups. Minazuki's teleport is not quite as good, but Chris still had to use it there anyway, and it worked out.
Oh, he had the fatal, but he had to bait the DP. I mean, bait the burst. He tried to hard bait the burst again! He tried it again!
Okay. That is something Chris does like to do a lot, and unfortunately...
It might cost him.
Uh-oh.
Or it might cost him.
I don't think the burst bait cost him, I think the greed did there. But, wait, never mind. He might actually...
Let's get one more cancel on that, though.
Yeah. There's a... Okay, wait. Wait, what?
Tag!
Oh my god.
Tag! For the love of God, tag when you get hit. Hold the button when you get hit. For the love of God, hold the button when you get hit so you don't die like that.
What an unfortunate way to lose there.
The buffoonery! Come on!
Now Chris is saying one more.
One more. How do you lose? Come on.
There was a lot that did go on there. Yeah, there was so many things that could have happened there, and unfortunately, we ended up where we should have been. Chris ended up winning after all when it was when he should have won like earlier. I mean, I think I will say for Chris, watching Chris, he does love his burst baits.
He does love his burst baits.
I do think, and this is just my personal opinion, that when it comes to like burst baiting, I feel like Chris would get a lot more mileage if he changed when he baits and how he baits. I think it's very clear, I guess, watching Chris when he wants to bait your burst. I think, and he will keep going for that until he gets it.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a bad thing to have, but you can tell when Chris is hunting and is fiending for it.
Yeah, that was Ooh. I'm gonna be stuck on that for a hot minute. I know I'm gonna be stuck on that for a hot minute. But you know what? We are at Captain versus Captain. Where is Locks?
Is this? I'm doubtful this is Locks, but maybe this is their secret weapon. Poker Gamer.
Poke Gamer.
Oh, it's Pokey Gamer.
Yeah, Poke Gamer. Like Pokemon. Poke
What
Gamer.
is that? No signal. We're down to last final set.
Captains. Because Aker decided to. There's multiple games you guys lost because you didn't hold a button to attack. You just thought the combo would naturally drop for some reason. No. We're going to finish our combos because yellow beats make the combo stronger. Come on. I told you guys this. Told everyone that multiple times.
The potential other case scenario is Aker thought he was already dead and he took his hand out the controller and then he realized too late.
That's
But
probably what happened, but still hold the button down just in case.
yeah.
It was that moment was anyone's game, anyone's touch, it would have won.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the funny thing is the set went about as well as the way I thought it would be, which being just slugfest with normals. Now here's the problem: I don't remember which team I bet on, but I'm hoping I win a lot of money. I'm up this set. Oh my goodness.
All right, let me see if this game will not start. If they're just waiting on something, I'm gonna go try and grab my food real quickly. Hopefully, it does not start without me.
Go grab your food. Locks the frontier. Kid, I'm gonna find where you live. And when I find where you live, I'm gonna send NBM to your house. And you're gonna play Marie for 10 hours, and he's gonna be there watching. You don't have to be afraid of me, just be afraid of the criticism you will receive. I guess we can wait for Bash to get back with his biddles. I'm trying to see where the bet thing are so I can remember who I betted on. Oh, okay, I know who I bet on. I see it now. There we go. So let's do the rundown here, okay? So I said earlier on that the only way you can really see what the characters excel at differently is on the upper end of play, because on the lower end it's going to be two people slapping each other to death with normals. And as you saw, you didn't see a lot of what the characters do individually and make them stand out. You just saw them get slapped. You just saw them slap each other to death with normals. So, once again, I lean back. Oh, let me lean back in my chair in my correctness and what I say. But we are at the final two people. We have Chris and Locks. Locks, the person who made the guide for show, literally made a whole doc for show, and like has the playbook on this character, versus Chris, who just he's just here. He's playing Minazuki. He's having fun. He's the owner of the server, and he got a nice Mina. You don't sweat it out with that Mina. So that said, those who voted Team Mina, if you look at who were on that team, there were some dangerous people there. But on the other end, if you look at the show team, I think the show team had a few more cracked players. Like Vincent was just there for some reason. He was just there, and like he is probably like the best show we had overall in general. Like in terms of playing that character, he was probably the best. And he just showed up. And then we had Clean Formal also show up. Like, we had some veterans here. We even had Draco. So, like, all in all, this event was pretty spicy. It's pretty fun. And it comes down to the owner of the server versus Locks. And right
I'm looking
now,
forward to it.
there you go.
I'm back.
And Banchi's back, so we can finally start.
Oh, you were waiting for me? Alright, thank you. Hopefully, this is going to be a good one.
Well, it's gonna be good because we get to see what these two players do to each other. I don't think I've seen Chris and Lox play much, so I'm intrigued to see what the development is. When Chris warms up, he's pretty strong on Mina when he like fully warms up. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Chris, you ready? Is Lox ready?
About as ready as I'll ever be.
Huh. That's what I like to hear, Chris. About
Let's
as
get it
ready
for
as you'll
yourself.
ever be. That's that Evo champ mentality right there. Let's go.
Verso, you got this. Game's so drip.
Yo, sometimes people be saying, Axis quit LARPing, and I'm like, don't worry, Chris got me beat. Show versus Mina, the final show versus Mina for the night. Unless someone decides to go outfight all the Minas or outfight all the shows, and it's a Mina player or a show player doing it.
Surprise 9v9? Nah,
Oh,
this
shit.
is how it's gotta end.
It will not be on my bingo board. I gotta cook after this. What the hell?
Yeah, I gotta eat.
I gotta fix my stick and I gotta cook.
Ah. Now we know Chris definitely has the music. He's choosing for himself.
And Chris choosing his own destiny.
You already know when Chris gets the Almighty on, it's like an anime power up.
Yep. Cheating. But this song is good though. I like the fog.
Yeah. I like the fog too. Chris said it was crusty one, or he said it wasn't as good. I think the fog's really good. Ah, this is the first Japanese show voice.
The only yeah, Lox does not like the Todd Peppercorn voice. Now you love the Todd Peppercorn voice. Oh, good challenge from Lox. After Chris had that early momentum, see how Lox approaches things. Oh, tries to go for the throw. No throw. The throw does not bite. This is actually going to be a little bit less scrambling because they're trying to zero in. Oh, good cross up from Lox. The nickel and diamond is crazy.
Yeah, I don't think either player really wants to scramble here at the end. That was a good reaction DP.
Yeah. Oh, good call out on the jump. Look at the gap. Oh wow, the awakening instantly. Remember, Show has less health than Bina by like I think.
Yeah, 500. It's 8,500 versus 9,000 lifestyle.
Yeah. Oh, good. That was a good one again.
Oh.
I really thought Lox's days were numbered there.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that super has a little bit of travel time, so it's not like Atom Smasher or Narukami Zeo9.
Good burst from Chris because he was not taking it. Well, good defense from Lox. A lot of Minas were getting cracked open. A lot of Lox Show was getting cracked open by that. We'll get used to high speed movement, the disengage. We'll get the other two be. Whoa, that could have been death for Chris. He didn't do if he didn't roll that. But we air dashing into the corner. I see. All right, gentlemen.
It is definitely looking at this set. It is just abundantly clear how often they're getting successful, or just this entire crew battle. I mean, how all both these characters, they can get 2B anti-airs and they're not getting a lot of conversion off it. Whether it's not because they're fully ready or just because it's inconsistent. But this is gonna go to time right away.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We have a timeout. These two players dance so much they got a timeout. Okay,
Yeah,
this is what we're doing
neither
today.
of these characters wants to be scrambling on this one, that's for sure. I think the only DP so far was from Chris doing a reactive DP, which is guaranteed against the Lox 2C. So this is good damage.
This is really good damage. Oh, Chris
Alright,
put him
now
out with
Chris
the
is
DP
gonna
again.
start in. Lox was a little bit too close for the 5-8. It's safely meaty there. But,
Oh, good
oh,
DP.
was that I don't know if that was an instant DP or a delayed one to catch the to OS the high versus the empty.
I think that was an instant DP.
That could be super risky. If that is, then Chris can definitely capitalize off that if Lox keeps that as a habit.
Yeah,
Wow.
Lox doesn't like DPing a lot. Unless they like feel like the situation is really bad, they don't want DP a lot. So yeah, that was a good call out. we're not burst baiting. Ooh, from Chris. Oh, Chris tried to burst bait again. That was
That
a
is
miss.
definitely.
Chris could have closed the round off if he didn't do that.
Yeah, there was a good chance he could have done just an early Moon Smasher into like OMC stuff to safely bait it. Probably.
Yep. Oh, that would
I do
punish.
not remember combos as well as I used to. Locks might be able to win off a reset here, but they choose not to. They try to bait the DP, go for the throw. It's got a lot of active frames. Fortunate drop. Yeah, that was the thing I was worried about.
Yeah.
That is an instant DP. Yeah, sadly you have to delay your DP there to catch the fake things and respect the real safe jump there. And now, all right.
Yeah, this is gonna be like 4K.
Yeah, we've seen this combo before. Very consistent.
25 meters 4K is really stable. You use
There's
the
so
5C
much
as a
spacing
pressure.
here. All right.
Oh, that was good space. That was the crazy part was Chris could have, in theory, challenged with a sweep if he wanted to, but he had to respect the 5B. Or those air dash, one more counter air dashes have been putting in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, he did it again. Dax did it again. They did it again once more. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, Chris opens them up like a can of beans. This could be death.
Will Chris rate the burst here or not? No, he just ends it early to try and go off. Wow.
Wow. Okay. Oh, that could have been death.
It's a pretty even game.
Wow.
I think that was supposed to be charged knives rather than AOA. I think the charge was just missed.
That seems very likely, actually, because those AOA seemed really weird.
Yeah. Lox was not ready to OMC there either, so I'm assuming it must have been knife.
Yeah.
But alright, we're already going down to a pretty close game at the start. Shout out to the first round being a timeout.
That was crazy. No, it's not. I don't think it's first to 3. I think it's still first to 2.
Picture in your head your own appearance as well as your alter ego. Your persona.
So, to see if Lox can even it out.
I think it's definitely possible. Actually, let me finish eating before I say anything.
Yeah, you sound like you eating something good. What you got over there?
Oh, it's just a pizza, cheesy bread.
Okay.
I definitely gotta finish this before it gets cold. But if the food gets a little bit cold, if we go to last game, I'm fine with that. But for Lox, I think definitely they're just blocking it out, but they're not doing enough with the block. I think they could be IBing and DPing, like how we saw, especially earlier with Sayori.
Yes, that Yori
Lox is doing pretty good. Lox is doing pretty good with running with neutral and all that. I think it's going pretty well. I just think on defense, it's just they're respecting mids for the sake of it, just because they don't want to DP. There's a lot of things you can be challenging against Minazuki if you know how to challenge it. Oh yeah,
This is dangerous.
Wow. That was probably supposed to be a land cancel, but it actually frame trapped anyway, and you get a full counter hit combo.
That was a real combo right there. That would have
Yeah, that was a little bit weird looking, and unfortunately it dropped because of the height, but...
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta burst with your dad. Joe resources is just as dangerous as any other character with resources, so...
Yeah, I think actually... Oh, this could be it. It was a weird angle, so that obviously, unfortunately, dropped. But I think if that was a better angle, it would have hit.
Yeah. I'm expecting a guard cancel soon.
I don't think it should be a guard. I think if you want to win this, I think you gotta get a good anti-air.
Or drop the second half of your DP because you decided to do it last
They delayed it too late. Yeah, they did. They realized it didn't counter hit too late, and then tried to do the second hit, but it was too late by then. I saw the rollback there for a sec.
Yeah, the rollback went crazy there. The 3-frame rollback, like they're fighting in Japan. Great.
Gonna be.
Oh, we got Chris is taking this by storm. The save
Was
jump
not
low.
a lot of damage, but we're winning off. We're winning off the pressure in the corner.
Good DP,
Okay.
Good DP.
That might be a bad Twitch habit Lox is having there. It looks to me like. But it's worked 2 out of 3 times. Hopefully, the last time is in a good scenario. Double
Whoa.
overhead. The first one hit, but it's impossible to confirm off that.
Wow, that was eager beaver. Tense, so tense. The 2B hits, locks up the conversion.
That's a shonen rejump. Unfortunately,
dropped
it
it.
dropped, but that is a combo locks just
Shonen
everything.
rejump. Oh wow, they roll back on the low hit. Good DP.
All right, here we go. That looked wonky, but I think that's how it opened up. Wait, this can be it.
Chris is gonna probably burst.
I don't think so. I think he's willing to keep it, and this will probably go to time at this rate.
Caught it.
Yeah, Locks does not have to overextend. I think you just got to block this out.
I caught it.
There we go.
I caught it. It was just that, like, yeah, Chris wants to win, he'll burst. Go burst.
He did do a gold burst, and that's probably the best case scenario.
Yeah,
Gold burst is freaky. It's really good though.
Yeah, their burst range are about the same until someone does the auto
Yeah.
combo. Which the show players, no one has been doing auto combo confirms, so that's why I was talking about how no one paid attention to their burst economy. Really? Because no one used auto combos to get their burst back slightly faster or nothing.
Yeah, that is. It is very important to do that if you have the chance, but there's so many things that go into it. But it looks like they're gonna be getting the bursts by the time they need it either way. There's gonna be no need to burst early or no cash out that you can do with it at this point anyway. I think by the time it matters, it's gonna come. It's a good conversion. One of the weird things about Minazuki in particular is some air hitboxes are so weird, so the combo he has to do is a little bit different on character to character. If he does like 5AA into JD, that will work on most characters, but on some characters you have to do 5A, 5B as an air hit instead. It's a little bit wonky. I don't remember what characters, but it looks like for show you just do 5AA.
Yo, that was movement. They both were just doing movement. That wasn't movement. That was movement.
This is playing very slowly, but potentially Locks can win this off time. But if Chris gets a good hit, he can OMB. Locks has to avoid overcommitting here. This is the name of the game. They might actually be able to take this at time.
He's dead.
Actually, I think a show lives here, just barely. Yeah, no meter to extend. But now this is a huge difference in time. Nice.
Wow!
Nice.
Wow!
Nice.
Wow!
Clean.
First of all, I lost my fight money. Second of all, that was crazy awareness for Chris to DP.
Clean.
Whoa.
Clean. Good stuff, Chris.
Wow, that was amazing. That was amazing. Also, goodbye my fight money because I bet it on Team Show.
And Minazuki wins again.
Mizuki
The
got
world
blue.
will be cloaked in darkness once again.
Yeah, there will be no puns. Puns are banned. No puns allowed. We ban puns. Bravo. Simply bravo. That was beautiful.
All sentences in this server must include a swear from now on.
That's right.
It's edgy time.
It's time to get edgy.
Chris, congratulations on the win. Would you like to say anything to the stream? A man of few words.
No words. I won't lie. Those last like 20 seconds of blocking, that was actually making my stomach making my stomach act up. It was so nerve-wracking.
It was definitely something that could have gone so many ways there. Chris wisely chose to spend there and reverse the time situation there at the last moment. Because if at that rate, the only thing that was really going to open up Locks there was the throw versus command grab. And Locks chose to take the throw, was too late to tech it, and then Chris just used that to run away with it. And then after that, it was mostly Chris's advantage. He very, very cleverly knew like not to overextend there and just do a delayed air dash back and DP the super to clash. But thankfully, I think I can eat just about now. If Chris wants to join in, or if I should be here to close out the stream. Hello. Hello, Chris.
What's going on, everybody? I hope y'all enjoyed this event. I thought that was really hype. It was down to the wire. You know, last man standing. You know.
And this Chris W.
That was good. That was good. I really, really love this character. I like Minazuki. He
Are y'all live right now?
yeah, we're live. We're live. What's up?
Hey, all right. So I just wanted to say GG's. Like that shit was really
GG's.
fun. That shit was fun.
That was very fun.
I am not mad at the way that this turned out, considering the fact I'm gonna speak. I know we lost, but I want to speak my chest right now. Every single one in the chat of us thought we was gonna get smoked. Where are y'all now? We took it to last game. I don't care that we lost, man. We made
did
it
take it to
close
last
and
game.
entertaining.
Yeah.
I thought the spread of
Y'all were up.
the
Y'all were
spread
up one.
of,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were leading. We had our foot on the gas.
I looked at the spread. I looked at who the players were on the show team. And I'm like, the show players are actually overall better. Actually, they have slightly better players. I don't know why
I'm
people
happy.
thought that. I'm like, like I see actual demons on the show. I saw Vincent. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
Vincent
I
was
had to
Anchor.
listen, Axis. I had to do some necromancy to get Aker and Vincent back on this game, and they really pulled through.
They did. They both were. They actually were both cracked.
Yep. I'm happy. I'm happy how I played. I am actually really happy that we took both games to last second, last hit. Every round. And-
Timeouts.
Yes. Yeah, listen, I've been playing a lot of Alpha 3. The clock is a resource. That's what I've learned.
I'm bad.
But yeah, GG's on everything. I just wanted to come through. I saw you saying that you love this character. I also love my character, and I think this game's fun. We give it a lot of flack, but it's super fun. There's no neutral in this game. There's no neutral in most games that will grip me as much as this game. With like air turns, dealing with a little obstacle course that every character can put out.
Yeah, man.
The movement in this game is sick too, and the little mind game and awakening. Like this game is sick. This game is sick.
Yeah, we gotta do some more crew battles, man. We gotta. I love the character crew battle format. A lot of people are
It's
gonna
really
get
fun.
a lot of Minazuki footage and show footage from watching this, and
Yes.
especially this matchup, it'll be a good showcase.
Because I know we did a long set earlier, this week, so that's even more footage to put up on the replay theater. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
but yeah, I'm pretty sure like if you want to keep it on themes, if I can suggest one, what about the other two characters that are kind of the same but different? I'm talking
Okay,
Labris and
Shabris and
Mysterious.
Labris?
Yeah,
That could be interesting. That could be very
You know.
interesting. How many players do we have for both of those characters? We could probably set something up.
we could. The not so mirror match is a kind of hype format. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
I will say, watching it from my perspective, it was very interesting to see players in particular, their strengths and weaknesses and play styles, and being able to point that out. Seeing how some Minazukis will optimize versus others, and what tech each person will go for, and each strengths. For example, obviously, like just how
I
people.
would like to,
Somebody.
I
yeah,
wanted to cut
go
in
ahead.
because like I super agree because I feel like both of these characters are very expressive. Like I feel like if you were to take off the tags on the overlay, you'd be able to tell who's playing just by the way that they're moving. Like there's a lot of small differences in every single player's movement with this character. Like not only just teleports, it's like how you position yourself. Like for example, I played extremely defensive and tried to pick my spots by trying to just keep it as in neutral as much as possible, and so on. Chris likes to lock someone down and make them really pay for their mistakes. Like, that grab really hurt. I was not expecting the grab.
Oh yeah. I feel like I'm a Kara monster, bro. I was spamming it.
Yeah, you revealed it on the first game, and I just kept looking out for it. I think I blocked it 2 out of the you did it like 4 times, and I think I had like a 50% block rate against it. So I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I let the overhead rip during Moon Smasher because I thought you were gonna DP the Kara. I was like, well, they're gonna DP here. I'm gonna just do this, and it worked.
No, I just
I
sat back and blocked.
Yeah, I feel like layering it with the with the overhead is really good.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, that was
I'll
fun.
just really fun.
Let me know.
So yeah,
Let me know
my
in the chat.
suggestion is
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
my suggestion is just those two. You know, keep in with the not so mirror, but y'all can suggest others.
For sure. But let me know in the chat what kind of characters you guys would want to see in a character crew battle, and if there's enough players for that, because I'm down. I'm down for any sort of like character crew battle. I love this shit. We're gonna try to set up a Shabris and Labris one if they're available. But I am going to send us over to another channel. I'm pretty sure the Brazilian players are doing a Vortex Gallery
Is it
tournament right
Vortex?
now.
Yeah.
So
I think it's hosted by Vago.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you guys over to that. But yeah, man, GG's everyone. That was hype as fuck. I love
The
playing
little
with
twist. The little last second 8v8 was hype.
I love that. I love that a lot. I got more content.
All right,
Also, I get
guys.
to lean back in my grandpa chair and talk smack.
This is Chris TM signing out. I will see y'all later.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Chris, make sure you pick people up before you turn it off.
Make sure what?